too big. What up, chat? How much for this one rib? One rib. Come on. It's coming with a plate. It's gonna take forever, dude. It's gonna take forever. It's bright. Making some ribs, and I don't know what else like with it. It's like ribs and I don't know. Just making some ribs. I can make some French fries, some cut fries. Let's see. Oh, chat. Haven't seen you since the SWAT stand out, but it's been like 2 months. Really, since I've been live, chat. I'm just gonna go live for a bit. Say hi, chill for a sec. Maybe like be live for an hour. Still alive, chat. I'm still alive, despite the rumors. I'm still alive, and there is no support for RV9. No support for RV9, dude. Oh, it's gonna be so long for this. What's up? And if you're new to the chat or to the channel, hello. Good to see you. Just making some ribs right now, and maybe some fries with that. All right. How are we gonna make fries? Figure it out. sauce. All we got is milk here so far. If you're a regular, say what up, what up. If you're lurking, we're just making some fucking fries. Some curly, some, not curly, but what do you call them? Wavy fries. And some ribs. We're chilling over there at Venice Beach, like usual. I'm in an RV, obviously. Living an RV life. It's been 2 months, over 2 years. So 2 years and 2 months RV life in Venice Beach. But then I did take a quick time in Huntington Beach, and then the other Newport Beach I checked out real quick, and then I went to Vegas for a couple months. Venice is the shit. My new beanie, dude. Got this new beanie. It was all fucked up, so I had to like kind of do a marker on it. A little dolphin pin on there. Fucking cookies beanie. I'm like, sweet. It's my new favorite beanie. What? This we better cut these up. Hi. Lurkers. Okay, hold on. It's not a little smidge. Ribs are gonna take forever to heat up. So I gotta get another toaster oven again and a microwave. My toaster oven got fucked up. But yeah, I would be putting the stuff in the toaster oven. Since in the daytime we're running on solar, so we have unlimited electricity in the day. So I can do like toasters and shit like that. It's fine. What we got? What up, Bradley? Bradley Finn, how you doing, buddy? Dude, I'm all fucking thin. I got a lot. I got extra money on my food stamps, but I was out of propane for a bit. Bottom line, dude, I need to go to Riverside and eat. Dope girl be making. I was seeing all the posts of dope girl be making all this different food. Like every post, I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. All this different good ass food. I'm like, oh fuck, bro. It'd be killing me to see dope girls posting shit. Cause I be getting so hungry, and going, oh man, I be gaining some weight over there, dude. And then they fucking Ralph's pretty much stopped doing chicken tendies. That's like that was like half or more of my meals. So I'm like, fuck, man. So I'm adapting to life. I'm gonna have to make my own chicken tendies now. I got all the spices. I was practicing making. I'm trying to reverse engineer this breaded shrimp at the beach. These guys got the best fucking shrimp. I don't even like shrimp. They got this deep fried breaded shrimp. So fucking good. So I've been trying to fucking replicate that. So I got all the panko crumbs like this. I got all the fucking panko breadcrumbs, and I bought all the spices. And I got everything to do that. So I'm probably ready to make some chicken tendies. The problem has been like I added a lot of flavoring, like paprika and red pepper, but like not flavorful enough, dude. I don't know what it is. I've tried fried chicken before, it's not enough flavor. My shrimp, I thought it was gonna have too much flavor. It was not enough. I'm like, fuck, man. So some stuff's just difficult. The guy at the beach that makes the shrimp, he been giving me some tips a little bit without really telling me. He'd been kind of telling me how to make it. So I'm like, all right, let me try again. What up, Johnny Depp? See, I still got rice. I can make a ton of rice. Got beans, and I'm kind of getting bored on recipes. I need to think of some new shit to make. Slow cook. It'll take you half an hour to do all this, probably. Hollywood, what up? Hollywood at 21. What's the 21? I was gonna do a scooter repair stream today, but I've been exhausted, dude. Exhausted today, so I wanted to do it though. Hollywood. Oh, Hollywood Land. Okay. Oh, I didn't see the L in there. Yeah, I haven't streamed for 2 months. I'm just checking in, checking in. The last time I did was the live SWAT, but I haven't really streamed for like 2 months. So it's a little check-in stream, having some ribs. Been doing good. I got a little TV. I used I fucking ground scored this, so my computer's back up. I had to buy a mouse and all that, so my computer's back up, so I can run my computer again and do shit on that. So I've been doing computer work, getting a scooter ready. I should have done the scooter today. I got people that want to buy it, so I changed my plan. So I don't want to get caught riding the scooter around, and the cops try to get me already twice. They'd be waiting in the neighborhood, and I'm like test ride my scooter, and then they come back around again. And they did that again. Dude, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with them. They want to take it. So if I get pulled over when I do food delivery, it's like a $500 ticket, and they take the scooter. So I'm like, dude, No. So the new plan is sell the scooter, and I'm buying a Vespa, a used Vespa, for the same price basically. That the registration is due this month, so that's a lot more handleable. My scooter needs $800 registration. The Vespa is gonna need like 125 bucks. So I'm like, all right, I can do that. And hopefully I sell my scooter for 800 and I buy the Vespa for 600. Then I have money to register the Vespa and get to work. So I'm trying to get to work, but legally, so I don't get fucked up, dude. I really want to make some money, but I really don't want a big ass no registration ticket and then take my scooter because I won't be able to afford to get it out, and I'll be gone. Scooter gone. I'm like fuck no. So I've been holding out, suffering, and getting ready to sell it. So I got this big ass bag right here. I got to do two oil changes. The oil. I got to do motor oil change, gear oil change. I got to rewire the system because it keeps blowing out the headlights. So I have the headlights to put back in again. So we got a big day on the scooter to do. What up, fucking Curtis 6112? Chilling, bro. Getting some shit done. Getting shit done. Doing the RV life. Yeah, I figured I'd go live, just kind of check in, say hi. Not many people live anymore, dude. Shit. Vegan's not streaming anymore. Just nobody's streaming much. So I was checking and say hi. I was gonna do a scooter stream today, but I was exhausted. I already rode like 8 miles. My bike's fucked up. I put different little sprockets on the gears. They got the little tiny sprockets on the for the chain, and I replaced them, and it didn't turn out good with some metal ones. So they're all fucked up. So I put the original ones back in, and my bike seems to be shifting good and riding good. My bike's been riding fucking terrible, terrible, skipping shit, and it's the things I put in. And I was having an issue as well, so I think I still might need to do a tune-up. But I worked a couple hours to fix my bike today. It's been chilling, really. I would have already been doing food delivery. I'm really tempted, but I don't have registration, and it's $800, $805 at the DMV. And I'm like, if they pull me over, dude, I'm getting a $500 ticket, and they have the choice to tow it or not. But I'm like, dude, of course they're gonna tow it. Of course they're gonna be like, no, we can't let you park it. Of course they're gonna tow it. So if they tow it, then that's a few $100s of towing, and you can't get your scooter out until you pay that registration. So if I got my scooter out the next day, it'd be like $1,300, $1,400. I'm like, fuck no, bro. I lose everything. So I'm like, all right. So, but the game changer was finding a Vespa. So I got a guy selling a Vespa for 600, and I got people wanting to buy my shit right now for 600. But I got two buyers that want to buy it for 800. So I'm like, all right, now they're waiting on me now. So I need to get that going. Then I'll be riding on my Vespa, a fucking far superior scooter, and I'll sell that for when I'm done with it. I'll sell it for 1,500. It's a beautiful scooter, so Vespa's the best scooter you can get. And like I said, registration for that's due this month, so it won't be too much. And it's on non-op right now too, non-operation, so it's not going to go up, no fees or nothing. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to trade for a Vespa, and it'll be legal. So I just been suffering, trying to make that happen because I just really don't want to get busted. And the cops be stalking me sometimes. My RV, I'm completely legit on, like where I park. I got a system down. I found a couple spots to park for a week without getting fucked with some 1 week spots, so I could be there a week. And meter maid's not coming by, so I'm like, all right. And gas is up to like over $6 for regular. My RV's getting 1 mile to the gallon right now. It's fucked up. I need to do an oil change. I need to replace the carburetor for 200, and then a couple little things to get my mileage back up. But it's so I'm like, I can't drive anywhere. It's crazy price. Then I lost my water spot. They put a lock on it. Fucking lock on it. No more fucking water spot. I found another water spot, so we filled back up again. You know what I'm saying? 70, 60, 70 gallon tank. You got to fill up every 3 weeks. 3 weeks to a month. We got to do a dump the tanks, and then also get water. So got water again. I got my computer back up, and I just need to stay legal and not get pulled over and have my scooter taken, get some big ass ticket on my rights. But man, I have a history of not doing that. I have a history of saying fuck it, I'm just gonna ride anyway. But you guys know me, bro. Like that's probably half the reason I'm in my position. I can't be doing that shit. Can't be riding fucking dirty. So that's what I'm doing right now. What up, cats? Good to see you guys. Big boy. No, no. All right, let's keep her cooking. All right, so we got a good little meal coming here. Go live for the people. The last stream was crazy. That's probably my second best stream. The last stream, because we were going live as SWAT standoff. Fucking had like 110 people in chat. I had over 100 likes. It was crazy, and then like 1,000 views on those. We were blowing up. Somebody, I can't remember the name, but the guy restreamed us. So a guy that had like 2,500 viewers, he gets like 2 to 4,000 viewers. He asked permission to restream too. I'm like, fuck yeah, you can restream. Just give me a link so people can hit a link and come into the channel. So it was awesome. Blew up. It was like 2 weeks ago, but yeah, that was awesome. So I guess that's what he does. I went and checked his channel. He does, like 911 shit, emergency shit that happens. Kind of like Smoke and Scan. Like Smoke and Scan does, because kind of like that. So I was like, hell yeah. So that was awesome, dude. Well, I mean, there's not that many fucking SWAT standoffs. Because I'm still on government phone. I can't be using data, dude. I would just rather be doing fun activities. So right now, just kind of fixing things. Once I start working on my new little scooter, when I get my Vespa, then I can buy a phone. I saw S21 for Ultra, S21 Ultra under $100. So I was like, shit. I'm still gonna buy it. I still need a good phone. I got RV registration due and fucking smog due this month, everything. So I gotta take care of all that shit. I'm trying to get to work quick, get this Vespa going, and get to work quick. I'm gonna be late on my registration, so I just got to get to work quick, get the scooter done, so I can sell it. These people are gonna buy it, and then go get my Vespa. And if the guy sells the Vespa, I didn't really see any other because I was like, all I need is like a cheap 50cc scooter, 50cc. You can even have pedal, but 50cc scooter, something like that. I just didn't see any. That gets really good mileage. I just put a little, I got the rack ready to go. I got this shit ready to go for the back of the. So this will go on the back. I got this whole board that bolts onto the back with the bag, right? So this whole thing fucking bolts onto the back of whatever I'm gonna do. But worst case scenario, if the guy sells the Vespa and I can't get any fucking cheap scooters for like 600, then I'm just gonna assemble my motorcycle. But I'd rather not do food delivery on my motorcycle. It's overkill, dude. It's overkill. So hopefully the guys will still have the Vespa. Fuck, go buy that, and then I'll be good to go. I did not see any other scooter for sale or nothing cheap that I could fucking just go right to food delivery. Pass smog. Yeah, I do all that stuff. I know how to pass smog, get stuff to pass smog, or even cheat smog too. Sometimes you gotta do cheat smog. I got one of my best videos on the channel is how to pass smog for $5, and it's true. On that video is an absolute bulletproof method too. But it requires some labor. Yeah, people love that video. That's very informational. Passing smog can either make or break your whole life, like to get a car or different shit. Like if you don't pass smog, sometimes your whole life is fucked. And if you can pass smog, then you can delay it for another year or two. So that's what, and catalytic converters and all that, it's expensive. Low cop car, it was real close to passing, but just wouldn't. And the cats are expensive. On the Crown Vic, the parts, the catalytic converters are like $1,600 for the parts to do it, and then the labor to weld them all in. So I was like, nah, I passed my cop cars for $5. I don't play that. I did the cheat method on the cop car. I did it on the Prius too as well. You guys hit me up if you ever have smog problems. Hit me up. I'll let you know what to do. Yeah, that could make or break your whole shit. Like having a car so you can pass smog to work or do anything. Like all your career. A lot of people need that car to work. It could be food delivery or just getting to work, whatever, man. It's not being able to smog your car. It's your job. People are driving illegal and risking everything all the time. It's like, fuck no, bro. Just pass that. Just get that. Just fake it till we make it on that smog, so we get back to work and get back to life. Yeah, I should pass smog good. I do need to do an oil change. and run some seafoam cleaner. So I need some spray seafoam. We spray it in the carburetor. So one can will give me 3 treatments. I'm going to do 3 treatments on it, and it'll dirty up the oil even more, and it'll get all dirty and cleaned up. Let it run, and then I'll do the oil change after I run all that cleaner, because it's going to dump a bunch of crap into the oil. And then I'll pass smog. My RV's always pass smog, no problem, but it uses a lot of gas. Smog values have like been some of the best I've ever been, honestly. Though I'm like, I don't know how the smog values could be so good, but my mileage is like 1 mile to the gallon, 1 to 3 miles to the gallon. I'm like, how could that be? And the smog values are so good. This motherfucker drinks gas like an elephant. I've been studying shit too, because the gas is way up now. Now look, the gas station I used to get before I went to Vegas. This is fucking November, right? In November I went to Vegas, November 14th or something. I pulled into Vegas. Um, Gas there was $2.96 a gallon. I left Venice. I was getting gas at $4, about $4.05 a gallon in November, middle of November. It's fucking like six. It's like over $6 now. Same gas station. That's highway robbery. So I've been trying to study like fuel vapor systems, different things, and like studying different systems. People have gotten anywhere from 100 to 300 miles to the gallon, trying to see how they do it, trying to anything. On the RV though, there's not much you can do. And I got the 454 motor. There's just not much you can do. This RV is so heavy. But there's a couple things I can do. I do need a new carburetor. That'll help. A couple little tricks. I was thinking I might do a cold air intake for the RV, cold air intake, and then a couple things I can do. I do a set of roller rockers for the heads. That's about $350. Roller rockers. Um, that reduces friction on the camshaft and stuff. So it's kind of. But then after that, that's it. I'd have to like kind of build a whole new motor, really. I'm so hungry. So hungry. I'm way ahead on my food stamps. I'm like 70, $80 ahead on my food stamps right now. I need to figure out some new recipes because no more chicken tendies and Ralph's. That was serious. That's half my fucking eating is chicken tendies. So that's a big thing for me to lose. I'm like, I don't know what to eat now. I just gotta learn how to make it. They got some chicken on sale, pretty good price. Like I got a big old pack of chicken breasts for like $5 or something. A whole bunch of them. I'm like, shit, I better cut them up in slices and then make some batter. I guess make my own chicken tendies. Just gotta fucking learn how to do it. Like I said, it's hard to make it where it's not bland. You gotta add so much fucking spices to shit. I need some people to teach me. I want to really learn how to master like proper fried chicken though, really tasty fried chicken, and master the breaded shrimp, and then also chicken tendies. Probably get myself a little like deep fryer. You know what I mean? Buy a little deep fryer. Got the oil in there, so I can do my stuff in there. Just dip it like a basket, dip it and all that. And then I'll be set. A couple little things I need. I've been trying to reverse engineer this guy's recipe at the beach. I'm not even a shrimp fan. And this breaded shrimp at the beach is so fucking good. I was like, damn, I could just eat that every day. So I'm trying to copy his recipe. He already gave me a couple hints. I think I'm ready. Really soon. That works out great. Oh, but otherwise, just been chilling, doing a lot of bike riding. I think that's why my weight's not up, dude. I ride so much. I'm riding like 50, 60 miles a week on bike, and I lost my chicken tendies, so I'm down on weight a little bit. That's all right. I'm up on food stamps because of that. So I just need to get together a couple recipes I can make, so I can make my chicken tendies, and I'll fucking start gaining weight again. Right now we're doing good. Got some little bit of propane, so propane good. Full water tank, fresh dump already done. RV good. About to move to my 1 week spot tonight. So it'll be like 1 week at a spot, then I'll move 2 blocks, and then another week there, and then back to the other spot for another week. So alternate, and then I come back, and then like today we go to the park. So once a month I need to do the dump skis, and then also fill up water once a month. So I go to a different area for that. But it's been riding my bike around a lot. It's been fucked up. I put some new little gear sprockets so on it, and it ran like shit. So I put the old ones back on, so my bike should be good again. But I've been doing Costco hot dog and soda every morning. All the employees know me, so doing that every single day. Oh, also been making my own alcohol. So I'm making my own mead now. So like this batch is cran raspberry batch, and so doing basically you add half a cup of sugar and a teaspoon of yeast, half a teaspoon of yeast, and it takes about 10 days or more. So this batch says the date on it 4/9. I made it, so I've been making my own alcohol. And experimenting a little. So good. Now this one's cran pineapple, and it should start settling. It's still cloudy. It's just start settling. I don't know why it's not settling yet. It's still eating all the alcohol still, but super good. Mm. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's probably like 10, 12%. All right. shit onto it. Oh shit. Nothing real crazy going on in Venice except for that SWAT standoff. I'm trying to stay out of trouble too. Just keep people away from me, be away from the RV, get things done, and not be fucked with. And so far, so good. So far, so good on that. I ground scored so I ground scored that monitor. So now I have my computer up and going. I ground scored like 3 black beanies. I don't know what the deal is with that. Then what else? Fucking something else. That's been coming up. Oh, this big ass painting over here too. Not painted over it. I'm gonna be making my own painting. But we have this. I'm gonna be painting this whole thing. Look how big this is, dude. It's like 4 feet. Look at this. It's like 4 feet by 5 feet. It's fucking huge, bro. So I'm gonna be painting this soon at the beach. I got an idea. I'm gonna bring it to the beach. I got a little art project I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have people um, contributing to the art, but they're gonna donate money. They're gonna donate money to help make that whole thing. I'm out. Everyone be able to do their hands and fucking do some handprints and shit on it, and as the background. Foot flap, what up? Yeah, I got a big art piece to make. The hardest part about making that is taking that down to the beach. I'm like, fuck, bro. I gotta load my backpack up with all my art and paints because usually in a big tote. But how am I gonna have a big tote and a fucking huge painting because the wind blows it everywhere? So I have to walk it to the beach and then fucking have people do all the art on it. So this weekend I'm gonna do that art project. What else? What else? I got all my art hung up in my bedroom. It looks all killer. Look how nice things look over here. Wow. Good. Oh no. Black screen? Uh oh. Oh my god, bro. Hold on. It's all, dude. The stream might have got fucked up because now it's all black screen. God damn it, dude. All right. Are we fucking back? Jesus. That's weird. It does that sometimes. Can it come back and it's all black screen? I'm like, great. The phone, everything it'll be all black. No text, no nothing, no chat. Just black screen like you saw. I'm like, fuck, bro. YouTube's asshole. YouTube is asshole. I know. All of a sudden, I'm in. That's probably scary for some people. We head to the bedroom and everything goes black. It's like you don't know what happens in the dark. You know what I mean? Sometimes things happen in the dark places. It's like I'm sure some of you were scared. Like I don't know. We never been in the dark with you, DJ. I'm like, just hold my hand. Hold my hand. Just hold my. I know. We're gonna go there together now. All right, let's see here. Flat, maybe. I'm not sure. Got a lot of lurkers in chat. You don't know who it was. You know what I mean? Could have been cats. Could have been anybody. Somebody brushed against my buns. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a gentle brush, but I'm like, I don't know if it was like open hand. Was it open hand, or was it like this, or was it like someone just like trying to get by? But it's definitely like this tush area. It's definitely in the dark. Someone like broke that shit. I just let it go. You know what I mean? I'm like, just don't threaten me with a good time. So I remind me of a time in graphic arts class. We'd be making shirts and screen printing. Part of that is photography. So on the screens, you do a photo process. So basically, we have like a little tiny darkroom photo lab. But anyway, I was caught in that photo room with the hot ass little hyena. I do not regret going in there. I'm like, you're lucky, man. Things were escalating. You can have some fun in a photo darkroom. That's pretty good. Not too bad. What you guys have been up to? What have you been watching? I don't really watch any streams now. I mean, I don't have Kick, so I don't watch any Kick. Sometimes I'll scroll through like, yeah, YouTube's like vertical lives. People are live vertical, so I'll scroll through that sometimes. But just watch a lot of YouTube. My premium just stopped today though. No more premium. No, no. I don't think I fucked with any AI recently. Oh, I did help it. I was calculating battery pack because the RV, like, it's gonna need new batteries at some point. So the AI was calculating like battery pack information for me. I'm gonna be going lithium after this, so I got sealed lead acid batteries, and they're terrible. So I found a good deal on lithium. I was comparing. This is so much better, so much more for your money, and they'll last so much longer. So yeah, I used AI to help me find all that stuff. Is awesome. I know. I know. I might have to too as well, just to see, because I'm kind of bored, like on YouTube stuff. I got everybody bookmarked. It's just nothing I really enjoy. Like as far as streamers. Oh, Rumble. I haven't fucked with Rumble in like a couple years. I used to watch Steven Crowder on Rumble. Hungry. It's a good little rib deal. It's a little tiny slab, $5. So good. It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty dang good. Pretty good. Okay. F1. That was fun. I'm glad I did not run out of gas on the track. Who's AI Diana? Daisy's running for city council. No, I don't know who that is. AI Diana? I see Daisy. I see Daisy pretty often now. Me and Daisy are friendly. We say hi. She says hi to me, but we have no issues at all. Like like we should. No. Like I like it. No issues. Huh. No, I have to see who that is. The last time I saw Daisy, she was with some big old Chad hunk. Some big old Superman looking hunky hunk. And then I was chilling with the IP2 watcher, one of my homies, Adam IRL. I see everybody pretty regularly. German in Venice, I see all the time. He's my good friend. been hanging out with Piano Man quite a bit. Piano Man, they got this big ass female pit bull, so I've been kind of helping out with the pit bull when I go to the beach and walking her and all that, making sure she goes potty and all that. A little baby boy pit bull. He's so young, like 7 weeks. So I'm fucking gonna go play with him and go mug him. So German and Venice, and then Santa Monica close up. I see him all the time. I was trying to get this girl I like named Brittany to come over. She gave me her phone number, but she's all fucking banging around everywhere. She hangs out with shady characters. But I told her, I'm like, you need to get your ass over to RV and chill for like a week. Snuggle in, slow down, snuggle in. We'll eat some food and chill. She thought that sounded like a great idea. I'm like, yeah, it is. Get your ass over here and stop fucking around. But if you guys remember me talking about Brittany, Brittany's a hot ass girl that came down here a couple months ago, but she just wants to do drugs on the street. She's like 5'10", really fucking cute. It's too bad her cuteness is going to diminish pretty quick. She's been in Venice like 6 months and she's deteriorating. She gained a little weight recently though, but I swear to God, people come here and just fucking spiral down so quick. There's another girl. I call her the vampire girl. She's super cute. Like 2 years ago, I was trying to swoop on her. She now has sores on her and just gone even more insane. I'm like, fuck. She was somewhat communicatable 2 years ago. Now she's just 2 years on the street. She's fucking tore up. It's a shame. That's another girl. She's like 5'11", 5'10", 11. Fucking adorable, cute. I'm like, God damn, bro. Some of these cute ass girls just fucking going living a junkie life. Too bad. Trying to get a little, trying to get a little girlfriend or something. Hippie. It's just not like normal hippie girls left anymore. It's drug addicts everywhere. It's like, God damn, bro. I don't know where all the hippies went. VP for financial advisor. What did VP fucking make a bunch of money? And she's like, I'm out. I don't. She's like, fuck you guys. She took the money in the car and ran. She's out. She's fucking out. I hit her up too because I need to ask her about the food delivery. I want to get some tips on food delivery because she knows all about that shit. So I've been kind of watching videos on it and whatnot. I know how I can maximize my money on food delivery. I know, what the fuck. Did she get $17K and a car? Or 17,000, and within that 17,000 she bought the car? I don't know, but dude, I'm gonna tell you, I bet you 100%. Vegan doing a lot of cocaine right now. No bullshit, bro. Don't even lie. Don't even lie, vegan. Vegan doing a lot of cocaine right now. If you got a bank account like that, it's a lot of cocaine going down. And I've seen a couple of her lives. She'd just be rambling like crazy, dude. Like like a one hour ramble all over the place. I'm like, oh man, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh, that sucks, cats. I'm gonna give it a shot and see what I make. I've done a lot of delivery driving too for restaurants. You know, back in the day, restaurants and everything. I love delivery driving. What up, Ellie? Alan G. Probably Willy Wonka. Cats and that option, people are selling their accounts to use. You know, people will make an account for you to use, and then you just use it, but then you have to give them like 25% or something. But people do that. I guess it happens a lot. The videos I've been watching, a lot of people, like it might be a majority of people, are not on their own account for food delivery, and then also for Uber picking up people. But a lot of people using other people's accounts. Timu tent, yeah, nice. Man, Vegan got a Timu tent and probably like a 1 foot pile of cocaine. She probably bought a $40 tent from Big Five Sporting Goods and bought 1 pound of cocaine for like 12,000. Probably got a tent, pile of cocaine, a little pile of weed. Vegan, you know it's true. Girl, you know it's true. Yeah, Vegan's not streaming anymore, really. Not streaming much. I'll pop in and see Stroke Off real quick, you know. But not really anybody streaming much at all. That's decent. That was a decent meal. RV Flies, what up? Oh, okay. I bet. Willy Wonka. I wanted to start. I wanted to start food delivery already, but it's like my desire to want to start food delivery is not as high as my desire to not get $800, $500 ticket and the whole scooter taken. I was like, dude. Cause some days I'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna drive, but then the scooter would have some issues, and the cops be looking at me too. So I'm like, all right, I have to fucking go somewhere with where there's not cops to test the scooter because I got to ride it around a tiny bit. This motherfucker. So I'm like, all right, let's just be safe. Like I said, there's a guy selling a Vespa for 600. I'm just gonna sell my scooter and get that. So if everything goes good, I'll get a much better scooter, legal for the same price as my scooter now. DMV. I looked at the DMV. They want $805. I'm like, I'll never pay that. I will never. I'm not. Even if I had the money, I would never pay that. It's ridiculous. Why would I pay that? I could buy a scooter for that whole money. Like I'm about to do that. A Vespa. Now this Vespa, it needs like a couple oil changes. The headlights burnt out. Not a problem, dude. And it needs to be registered. I'm like, not a problem, dude. It's got low miles. Vespa will go 60, 80,000 miles, no problem. Chinese scooter, fuck no. 5,000 miles and 6,000 miles, it's dead. Maybe 10,000 miles if you're lucky on a Chinese scooter, and it's dead. And you got to do oil changes every 700 miles or less on a Chinese scooter. Maybe every 600 miles. Oil change, because they have no oil filters. Oil change, oil change. Whereas on a Vespa, you change it maybe every 2,000. You're running that synthetic. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So right now I have two buyers waiting on me. I was going to do a scooter stream today. I was too exhausted. I had to fix my bike and go on an 8-mile bike ride to Home Depot. And so I was like, I'm too tired to scooter stream it. Ugh. But I need to fix my scooter because I'm literally, people are like, they want to come see it. And I'm like, hold on, I'm almost done. So I got people waiting on me now. And I need to fucking get that thing done. Sell it. So tomorrow, I'll move to my 1 week spot tomorrow. Then I'll get the scooter done tomorrow. Then I'll hit up people and go, all right, it's ready to go. Come get it. And if my Vespa gets sold, then I'm just going to finish my motorcycle right there, which is right there. Right there. That's the motorcycle. But food delivery on a motorcycle is going to be miserable. But no excuses, you know. So just got to make sure I keep legal because everything's legal. I haven't got one single ticket. The last ticket I got was last October. So no tickets anywhere. I've been parking all over the place, legal spots. I figured it out. We've lost a lot of RVs. A lot of RVs got taken in Venice. So since I've been back from Vegas, maybe half the RVs on the streets got taken. Not maybe a third. A lot of them got taken. Some of my friends are gone. I'm like, fuck. So they're really cracking down. And then when I rode my bike to Home Depot today, remember the Home Depot spot by the river? I used to take Frankie right there, the Home Depot spot by the river. So fucking nice. I love that spot. So today I checked on it today. All the RVs gone, and I heard like they're cracking down. There's not one single RV on the entire street. There were like 7 or 8 RVs. So they fucked those guys up, and then they had to move around. So they're really cracking down. So I'm happy to keep moving and keep legal. Psh, no problems. That's all we got to do, and that's why I don't want to ride this. I don't want to ride my scooter illegally, because I'm like, just my luck, I get pulled over, and they'll take it. They'll take the scooter, and then if you want to get it out of the tow yard, you have to pay the entire registration plus the towing fee. So I'm like, dude, that'll be a total loss if I get pulled over. So I was like, all right, let me just not do that and get another scooter. So I've been looking and I found one. I already talked to them as well. They're waiting for me to buy it if I want to buy a Vespa. So I'm just having to get the bugs out of my scooter right now. The problem was the same electrical problem we had in Vegas. When you rev the scooter, it creates too much electricity. So there's nothing to stop the electricity from going up. So the lights will get brighter and brighter and then burn out. So my brand new headlights, both fucking burnt out. My brake light burnt out. Luckily, nothing else did. And so I bought a little contraption, a voltage regulator. I'm gonna wire that all in, put my new headlights in and all that stuff, and it should be good. No more burning out. And then I'm done. And then I do the oil change, and it's ready for sale. So I'm planning to do all that tomorrow and get her done and get her finished. Call up everybody, be like, come get it, dude, as soon as possible. And if they don't pay $800, fuck it, because I got 2 people offering $800. One was coming up with the money. They have $600, and then they just about now have $800, and another person wants it at $800. So I'm like, even at $600, I'll sell it. Bam, go get the Vespa. So we'll see. That's what I'm planning to do. Vespa's so nice too. I'll upgrade that Vespa. I'll put an LED. The headlight's burnt out, so I'll put an LED headlight in it for $80, right? LED, fucking badass, dude. LED headlight kit, $80. I'll do the oil changes on it, and the rear tire is kind of bald, so I'll put a new tire on it later. When I sell that Vespa, I'll sell it for $1,500. It'll be flawless, working flawless, registered, but I'll sell it for $1,500, which will be 3 times what I pay for it. I'm gonna buy it for $500. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Real quick, I've been kind of lagging. I should have been done with my scooter already because I got people ready to buy it, and I should fucking be finishing it. So, what up, Jackie? Just chilling, saying hi, Jackie. Oh, just made some ribs and French fries. It's nice. I was gonna do a scooter repair stream, but I was too exhausted. But I really wish I did though. But I did so much shit today already. So check out what we got. This is what we got for the scooter though. I already bought it like a week ago. So we got some gear oil, right? Because we need gear oil, and then we also need motor oil. I don't know why we have two. I have extra. Let's see here. We got to fix a flat because I got a slow leak. I'm gonna fix the flat in my bike tires, but I got a slow leak in the back tire of the scooter. So fix the flat. We'll seal that up. Also, one of the RV tires. And then we got silicone lubricants, right? Lubricants. We got our brand new headlights. Again, we already bought that, so we got them again. We got the jets. I'm gonna rejet it. I'm gonna look at the spark plug and see, but I'm gonna rejet it. A little bit bigger jets. And then we got all the nuts and bolts for the fucking. I'm not putting the. I don't have to put on the food delivery bag because I'm not selling that with the scooter. Oh, and here's our little 12-volt regulator, so we don't burn out any more shit anymore. So I gotta install that. So it's all our little goodies we got. The scooter, the whole. Sweet. Bunch of good stuff. So we'll do it tomorrow. I got to finish it, man. I got people, buyers ready to go. It'd be pretty stupid to take too long and the buyer goes away. And then I miss my opportunity to buy the Vespa. That's not cool. Where's the sun coming in right here? Oh, okay. Skylight. Spot. The spot's making too much. No, I didn't start yet, Jackie. I wanted to start, but I was going to be driving illegally with no registration. And I was going to do it until I found a Vespa for sale. So I found a Vespa for sale for like $600. So I'm like, if I could sell my scooter and get the Vespa, then I could be riding legal. If I get pulled over on my scooter, it's a $500 ticket, and then they tow it. And then I have to pay $800 registration. So that'd be a total loss. So if I get pulled over, they're going to take it. Then I have no scooter anymore. So I'm like, when I found the Vespa, I'm like, that's just a much better idea. I'm like, well, I'm just going to buy the legal Vespa. It's a much fucking better scooter. That's perfect for me. So I'm like, that's what I'm doing. But I'm ready to go. I'm hired. As far as I know, app on the phone, I'm good to go on Uber Eats and for Grubhub, or not Grubhub, DoorDash. So I'm hired. Yeah, look, half the days I'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna drive, but then the scooter wouldn't be ready. So I was gonna do it, but then the cops tried to get me one day, and then been having scooter issues. But I'm glad because half the time I would just say fuck it and drive illegal, but that's not gonna turn out well, dude. It's not gonna turn out well. It was no other choice. But then when I found the other scooter, like I was like, okay, I could get a little 50cc scooter, anything. I could do food delivery on that, you know what I mean, and make some money. Any little scooter. But then the Vespa's a great scooter, so as far as I know, that's still available. I already talked to that person. Told them I want to get it. I'm just trying to get the money up. And so as soon as I sell my scooter, I can go buy that Vespa and then ride legally. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, if I'm legal on a scooter, I don't have any problems. Because I've been thinking like I have to ride illegal and all that. It's like I really don't want to, but I was like, I'm gonna have to fucking be avoiding everything. If I'm legal, what I'm gonna do on the Vespa is I would just ride over. I'm gonna ride over to Beverly Hills. I'm basically like 5 miles away from Beverly Hills, so I'll go to Beverly Hills and be doing delivery in Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? Which would be the number one money area, the number one for money, pretty much. I'm in a very good area, Santa Monica. Santa Monica, a ton of money. So you got Santa Monica, you got Venice, Santa Monica, and then Beverly Hills. So I'm in the high money area. So if I'm legal, then I can afford to move around to a little different area. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will get the Vespa. And worst case scenario, if not, and I can't get any other scooter, then I'm gonna fix my motorcycle up, and I'll spend a couple $100 on my motorcycle, but then I got registration on that too. Uh, so so that's the plan. But it's important to stay legal, and for them not to take any of my shit. No tickets on the RV. I can't have them stealing my scooter, stealing my motorcycle, nothing. So, and I can't have any big tickets, none of that. So we just got to be a good boy and operate like that. So that's what I'm doing. Otherwise, I could have been working already, but I would have been pulled over by now. I would have fucking been pulled over by now. You guys would have been seeing me going live, being all bummed, going, guys, I lost my scooter and I got a big ticket I got to pay for. They would steal the scooter, right? I would never get it back, and then I'd still have a fucking $500 ticket to pay. Like, fuck that, bro. So, just got to be smart so I can keep coming up step by step, and then eventually possibly get out of the RV this year. Studio prices have come down in LA. I could get a studio right now for about 800 in a couple different areas. So I'm like 800, like that might be doable. If I got a job, if I'm at a job and I'm making 3,000 a month, 3,000 a month or more, then I'll move into a studio at 800 and put my RV into storage and eventually sell that. But if I'm not making 3 grand a month, there's no way I'm gonna move to a studio. Yeah, I don't want any more tickets. I don't want no problems, no tickets. But trust me, half the time I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna drive anyway. But I'm like, no, dude, no. And so now I got a couple more people interested, really hitting me up on OfferUp. So I'm like, all right, because I've been kind of taking my time fixing the scooter, because I kind of like, I know me. Like some days I'll be like, fuck it, I'm gonna drive today. But like, I know what I mean. I don't have the self discipline every single day to be like, I'm not gonna ride my perfectly good scooter and make some money because I'll be tempted to. So it's good. I've been staying out of trouble. But I'll be so stoked once I get this Vespa. Because if I'm legal, I could just fucking make money, make money. I can use the Vespa to go to a job if I'm working at a restaurant, right? At restaurants, to just go to my job and back and not have to ride bicycle. And also do food deliveries. So I'm like, I'll make a killing. All I need is I'm one fucking Vespa away. One legal Vespa away from making a fucking just killing, dude. I'm like, if I'm legal, I have no problem. I still have insurance on my scooter like till October. I'm gonna transfer my insurance over to the scooter, so I'll have insurance till October. So all I have to pay is registration. I'm fucking done. So getting real close, getting real close. Just gotta, just gotta be a good boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're having connection problems. Here we go. Someone paid to have them booted from nice. Off just to grab them. That's funny. How much? How much did they pay? That's funny, dog. That's the type of shit I would do back in the day. Doing donations and shit back in the day because I'd be working and have a little bit of money. I'd be doing donations. I love that's funny shit. $25? Shit. That's funny though. Yeah, cats. That's what I think. If you dial in the food delivery, you can make a lot. I'm gonna have a small area because I'm starting out under bicycle and electric bike. So I'm in the electric bike bicycle category for both jobs for now. And so my area is slow because I only have a bike or electric bike, you know. So my area is small that they give me. So I'm good to go on. As far as I know, I'm ready to go on both apps. I'm hired and ready to go on both apps. And I think you get a guaranteed $18 an hour. Like I don't know. I have to check on that. But I thought for DoorDash, they guarantee you if you always go on 18 an hour, and then I don't know. I'll figure it out. But there's a lady on YouTube I watch. She gives tips. She's been doing it for years, so she's platinum or whatever platinum member for DoorDash and Uber Eats. So I watch her little videos and get advice on what to do and the algorithm too. Everything okay. Coffee shops or drive-throughs. Yeah, I'll learn pretty quick. I've been writing notes down. You know what I mean? Got my little notes, but I'm like, oh, it's gonna be quick. I got the whole delivery bag. Like, check out my little system I got. And I don't have to put this on my scooter now. So on the Vespa, so I got this little thing. This goes underneath, and this will bolt on. So this part will bolt onto the scooter, right? But check this bag out. Fucking pimp this out. I got the pimp set up right now. All right. I got my bag. I got the fucking. So I got the warm bag in there, separate bag. I got the black bag, right on the first half, and then the other half I made like a bunch of things for drink holders. So look at that. So I made it so like, how come that won't show? Damn it. Anyway, so you can put a whole bunch of drinks in there, and also put a cover over it. So I got a badass system here. Hot food, cold food, and even to hold a bunch of drinks. I bought those bags like a couple years ago. I had a totally different scooter that I made. I had a totally different scooter that I made for food delivery. I was going to deliver for my friend's restaurant, and then we had a falling out. And I was like, "Fuck it." Then I was moving. Then I was moving to. And I'm like, so then I sold that scooter. So yeah, number one priority, keeping it legal. I would have drove though already if the scooter wasn't fucked up. Working on it, I would have already drove. So that's bad. So now I'm just under pressure from buyers. I got 3 people hounding me. One person I think they want 800. For 800, and they keep asking me, "Is it ready yet?" Fucking all right. So I got to get it done tomorrow. Cash in. Then I'll take the bus, I guess, over to the Vespa. Wherever the Vespa's at, I'll take the bus. Yeah, I love the Vespa's so nice, dude. I love Vespas. Dude, I used to have a Vespa signed. Oh fuck, who was it? Kevin Bacon. Oh yeah, signed by Kevin Bacon. I had a Vespa. Somebody won a Vespa at an art show or something, and so I had the Kevin Bacon Vespa. Kevin Bacon signed that bitch up. So I did sell a Kevin Bacon Vespa. Like the whole 6 degrees of separation, that was like 1 degree, because Kevin Bacon signed that shit, and then that Vespa pretty much went to me. Kevin Bacon Vespa. But yeah, guys, I am one legal Vespa away from just making a ton of money. A ton of money. And I really want it because I've been really fucking broke. Struggling. Got registration due on the 24th. I don't have it. It's 155. I don't have it. Smog 150 to smog shit. I got it. I don't have it. Fuck. Just got to get to work quick so I don't fall too far behind. I figured out where to park the RV. I'm not getting any tickets. I got 1 week spots now instead of 3-day. I got 1 week spots. So shit. Yeah, I know, Willy Wonka. I don't have a streaming phone though, and I'm stuck to the Wi-Fi spot, and it's kind of boring. I like to go out and do stuff, so that's why I'm holding off until I get a streaming phone. That's gonna be a bit because I got to pay for RV stuff, get everything legal, and get working. So I'll be back by the summer. I'll be back streaming in summer, and we're gonna do Moto IRL. So I'll have the stream hooked up on the scooter or the motorcycle, and then we ride around. I'm gonna do a whole series on the motorcycle. I have planned that. I already have that planned. Oh. Hey, Louise. Hello. Hello. Pocket. I think you pocket called me. You like RV chats the best? I'll go more often. Like when I'm in a like right now I'm in a Wi-Fi spot, so maybe I'll go live like at least once a week then. But I just don't want it to get boring, dude. There's not much happening. Not much happening really. What up, Trisha? I plan to really pick it up this summer though. My plan for the summer is to be making good money on my scooter and making good money, The RV is set at places. I'll be able to afford gas and shit. I'll have a streaming phone. And I'll be able to go anywhere in LA on my motorcycle or scooter, anywhere in LA, go do moto streams. And so I plan to really turn it up this, right around the summer. Then we go out, we go live at this place, we go here to this place, we go explore a bunch of shit. Uh, Probably on motorcycle better. But yeah, it's gonna be called Rando Rides. When I go on my motorcycle, it's gonna be like Rando Rides 1, 2, Rando Rides 3, 4, and just gonna strap that shit to the motorcycle, and we go and ride out. We go ride out wherever in LA, and we go check out shit. And then we go to our destination. Then I take off, stream, and then we walk around. And then we come back to the bike, mount it back on the bike, and we take off on the bike again. And I'll be able to talk to chat. I'll have a chat phone and a streaming phone sitting on the motorcycle, so I'll be able to talk to you guys while I'm riding around on the bike. But yeah, this summer though, it's gonna take a bit. It's got some work for me to get back up. I'm on like life recovery right now, trying to recover from Vegas journey and all that, and then RVs in rough shape. So just got to fix things, get working, and then we'll come back up. Should be pretty exciting summer, I think. I'm making art again. I'll be doing some art. I want to be able to do some celebrity sniping, so some paparazzi shit. So I don't know if I have to monitor a scanner or whatever. I don't know how do they figure out where the guys are at, but I want to fucking snipe a bunch of celebrities this year if we can. Like I'll be on board, so we'll figure it out. Hello, hello. I can't hear. Luis. That's the second pocket call. Yeah, so we're gonna turn up the stream IRL in the summer. Okay. I keep getting pocket calls from my. I keep getting pocket calls from my neighbor. My neighbor's Luisio, like kind of like my uncle. He's like my adopted uncle. He's the one that gave me power when I first came up. Lets me use a hose, and I help him sweep leaves and all that, and do whatever work for him. But he just gave me a bunch of water for the RV 3 weeks ago, and then but he's gonna break his pressure washer out, and so I need to pressure wash my all the gears on my bicycle. They're all fucking dirty, got sand and shit, sand and grease. My bike, so I gotta pressure wash my bike off. And I'm gonna be able to pressure wash the RV. I haven't washed the fucking RV in 2 years, so he let me use the hose and scrub my RV and whatnot. So I told him not, I won't do that today, but I'll wash my bike today. But super nice, super nice. He's like my adopted uncle, pretty much. He used to give me power though, man. I was struggling hard, dude. He really helped me out, so I help him out too. Whatever I can. He rides a lot of bike. He's retired, like a retired senior guy. Italy, I think, is Italian, but he's got a couple of nice bicycles. He likes to bike a lot, so we're gonna do some bike journey pretty soon. Today I rode my bike like 8 miles. I don't do nothing on Discord. I keep it simple. I just like Instagram and YouTube. I have Kick though, but I'm not streaming on that till I DJ. Once I start DJing in the summer, oh, also I'll be DJing. So we didn't see I got a computer screen now. Found this screen in the fucking street. It works great. So now I got my computer back up. So bit by bit, I'm kind of rebuilding my life up. But I'll be DJing in the summer. Then I'll be live on Kick. I'll be on a schedule. So we'll do like, certain time, like maybe 9 p.m. to midnight, Friday night, Saturday night, doing DJing on a schedule. And then we got to do like spooky stories again, where I read off like spooky stories live. Like the last I did that, we were doing haunted dolls. So I did a whole series of haunted dolls, all the different famous haunted dolls. So I want to continue that series, and then I want to do like a 2-hour podcast with the microphone. We have like a call-in show. So I got some shit planned like that. But for the summer, right now, I'm just piecing together my life and fixing things. Right now, I need to get a cheap little Blu-ray player, like a $10 Blu-ray player. Then I can watch all my entire movie collection on my TV again, bit by bit. And we're about to get a Vespa pretty soon. Hold on here. Oh wait, Luis hit me up. Hold on a second. I don't get any notice or sounds when I get stuff. I can barely hear this fucking phone when it rings. Oh, okay. Oh, about 11. All right. Okay, so tomorrow I'll come by to wash my bike tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow I'm gonna wash the bike at 11. Pressure washer. And well, fuck. Now I have to watch out where I drive my RV. I'm getting 1 mile to the gas. You guys, gas is over $6, so it's like $6 every mile. So now I have to really plan out wherever I go. All time, like where I'm gonna get my water, do the dump, the sewer dump, my neighbor and all that. So we'll see. At some point I'm gonna wash the entire RV. So anytime I want, pretty much he'll let me use the pressure washer or the hose, and I can wash the entire RV. Yeah, my next step, I'm gonna get registration. Registration's $155. I'm gonna get that ASAP. Yeah, I can do that. Once I pay my registration $155, it won't go late. No late fees, and I have time to smog. So I have till the 24th to pay my registration on my RV, but it's $155 right now. I looked it up, and no tickets on it. No tickets on it. Nothing attached to it. I'm like, all right, so I'll pay that ASAP, and then there won't be late fees, and then they just require smog, and then I could have a month or two. I have up to a month or even 2 months. They give you 30 day 30-day pass to do smog, so that's plenty, and I'll be working by then. I'll have my scooter here pretty soon, and then I'll be working, and I'll be able to pay my smog. So, but I have 2 months. I have 2 months past the 24th for me to pay smog, and no fines or nothing go up. So that, you know what I mean? So I have lots of time like that. So I'm just gonna make sure I pay registration immediately, and then no fine. Then I don't have any fines, and I have all the time in the world to work and pay my smog and stuff. I fix my scooter tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I ended up doing a bike ride mission, and then worked on my fixed my bicycle today. My bicycle's been running like shit. It's been dangerous. I put these new little gears on my bike. Where the gears are, there's two little tiny sprockets where the chain goes through, two little tiny sprockets. So I changed them to like little yellow metal ones, but they didn't work right. And so it's been skipping and skipping. So literally be pedaling across the street with traffic coming, and it fucking skips and the chain will come off or some shit. And I'm like, oh fuck, and my slipper will come off. So I've been like stuck in the street and had to run across the street a couple times. So I was like, dude, I need to fix my bike today. And so I just fixed that. So tomorrow I'll work on the scooter. But today I was gonna do a scooter repair stream. So I apologize, guys. I like having that recorded. Um, Maybe I'll come back to this spot tomorrow and do scooter repair stream and go live and do that, because I could do a scooter repair stream all day tomorrow, and then we get that fucker done. I got the buyer keeps asking me. She's like, "Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet?" This some girl's trying to buy it for 800. Now I don't know if these people know how much it's due at the DMV, but I'm gonna tell them that I don't know, there's quite a bit. It's up to you. But like I put in the ad, I reduced the price $700 to help out with registration. My scooter's worth 1,500 solid, but it's 800 due at the DMV. So that's why I brought the price down to 800. But it's a brand new race motor with all the fucking parts. That's why that's worth the money as long as nothing burns out. That's why I have to make sure it's perfect. That's why I have to do the parts again, and it fucking better behave. It better behave, dude. I can't have my buyer coming back to me. You wanted a Vespa? Oh, then Seattle. Oh, Vespa would be great in Seattle, except for when it snows. That'd be perfect, man. Vespa's perfect. The scooter I'm trying to get's automatic. This one's fuel injected too, 2013 or something. Fuel injected. I'm like, this ain't even not even a carburetor. You just twist a throttle and go. Oh, for the rain. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. People be riding around anyway. If it was local, I would ride the scooter around. I would buy rain tires, but I am not someone that likes to ride around in the rain. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of a motorcycle. It makes everything more dangerous, a lot more dangerous. Like, I will never go on a motorcycle out in the rain. On a scooter, I will, but I'll have to be careful. But even then, you're asking for it. You're asking for it, dude. I forgot about that. That's right. Yeah, fuck riding in the rain. We got such good weather. The summer already started. The last few weeks have been the hottest of the entire year. Northwest, up where Trish is at, the area should be summer should be starting pretty soon. Still got rain. Sometimes, like when I was in Seattle, the summer would be like 2 to 5 months. It depends. Sometimes 2 months, sometimes 5 months, but no more than like a month of sun. 2 months of sun and barely scattered sun. That was like the best it ever was, and I was there for 5 years. and half of it snowed. I think 3 of the years it snowed, and the whole city shut down because you can't drive the hills. Even the public buses can't ride. But I remember being bummed out though. I did have a couple motorcycle projects, but I did not have them together. I would not ride around in the rain either. I had my little race truck up there, so I had a race truck, and I had an RV up there. At one point, I had a pretty badass, nice Cadillac. I had a beautiful metallic green Cadillac with white walls and TV screens in the backs in the headrest. That thing was nice, and then that blew up. Classic Cadillac failure, which is the head's warped and you have head gasket failure. So it can only drive a couple miles and overheats. So I was like, oh, that sucks. And it had electric sunroof. Such a beautiful car, but I'm like, it's worthless. Needs a whole new motor. But we were buying, we were doing cars at auctions, but none of it ever paid off. Everything kept breaking. The auctions up there, you'd have to buy them blind, so you don't know if they even run or not. And then you have to have someone come and make a key, and then see if it even starts or not, or if there's problems. The auctions in San Diego that I went to when I bought all my cop cars, the car comes up and it runs. While it's running, they pop the hood and everybody swarms around it and checks the oil. You can check things and look and hear it run, and then they shut it. Everyone bids. They shut the thing and then they drive off and park it. So every single car drives up and you can listen to it, which is a lot better way to buy cars. Because every car we bought, I bought the Cadillac, the head gasket blew. I bought a Saturn, the whole transmission band blew. So it went from a $3,000 car to like 500 because the transmission, the band and the transmission's rubber. It's like rubber bands. I'm like, really? You're using rubber bands? It broke in there. So I'm like, oh, that's fucked. So it was all a loss. It was all a loss, except for my used RV I had. Even that had that issues, but yeah, that's terrible business if you can't start the cars and drive them. But yeah, I do love Seattle and Seattle area, but my lifestyle needs a lot of sunshine because I do like to ride motorcycles around, and I do like a lot of projects. Somewhere I'm building things like fucking skateboard ramps, speaker boxes, shit like that. So I like to be outside. I like to be outside. I don't like it fucking rainy all the time. I can't. I like working on shit, you know. But Seattle summer, nice, nice. But right now here in Venice, we got flawless weather. Flawless. I think we're gonna have a hot summer. I'm not sure, so I'm got to get ready. Got to get the RV ready and get things ready. So I don't think we don't really do exact locations, but it's up there in the greater Seattle area. I miss all the waterways. Before I left, I wanted to buy like a used water ski boat and a trailer. Like it's $1,000 or less. You could get a used boat and trailer. I was trying to talk my homie into buying one because then you could go in the water and just go anywhere you want on the waterways, like everywhere. I'm like, when you look at a map of the waterways, because I usually stay in like the U District. Um, I started in Puyallup, so South Seattle, way south. So Puyallup, and then I moved up to Seattle, and then I was in the U District, and then Lake City, but mainly in the U District by the college. But I was like, if I could go in the waterways, then I could fucking travel across all over the place. Because I'd have my RV parked on the waterways. I was like, man, it would be so nice to have just a boat, a small boat, and I could fucking tie it off somewhere. Tie it off somewhere, like not have to pay, but just tie it off somewhere, but have access and be tool around all the Puget Sound. It's so beautiful up there. Yeah, we already had some heat wave already this year, so I'm good though. This year, last year I did not have the vents cut, so now I have my vents cut, and I'll be putting fans in the vents. So I'm ready for a hot summer. I'm completely ready for a hot summer, no problem. I do need I man, half of my shit got stolen, so I had about like 10 computer fans, so stolen. So I need to buy some computer fans. I need to put some for the fridge to escape the heat for the fridge on the outside. Then my fridge is more efficient. They need to put some in both vents, and then I'm good. And then I also want to be able to somehow mount this motherfucker like this. Somehow hook it up so it could go to my skylight. So I could just like bam, hook it up and plug it in somehow so it could blow air up out the skylight. So I'm like only a couple mods away, and we're ready. We're ready for a super hot summer. I think we're gonna have a hot summer. Cold and rainy today. Are you in Seattle, Jackie? Seattle area? I didn't see where you put. I lived in Seattle for 5 years, 2006 to 2010. It was hell, but it was also pretty awesome. The last 2 years, the last 2 years of that was in the RV. So RV life the last 2 years. But I had kitty cats, and it was fun. It was rough because it was my first RV life. It was rough. Cops would be harassing me and giving me illegal tickets and shit, but nothing compared as bad as LA. Shit. But it was fun. I had a lot of spots up there, and the crime was really low. There was no Antifa back then. There was no Antifa, none of that. They did not exist. 2006, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I lost one kitty. Then I adopted my first Cornish Rex there, my favorite kind of my kitty. And then I came back to San Diego. But I had so many spots. I had a big map on the wall and little dots, all the little spots. I can't remember all the areas, but I had RV spots all over. Some could only be for a day, and some would be good for like a week, But I'd be like, where do I want to go? I'm like, where do I want to go? I had fucking hidden behind buildings, so the fucking trains would go by. Like literally, you got the train track and the gravel, and I'm about 30 feet away from the train behind this building. That was one of my favorite spots. So the train would go by at night. Then I have spots right by the water, and then my main spot was in not Ballard. I had a spot in Ballard, but my main spot was in oh fuck, bro. I just had a brain fart. Right on the water where the houseboats are. For months, that was the best spot ever. But no shortage of spots. I found a bunch of spots up there. It was great. That was some good times. Fremont, yeah, that's right. Fremont, yeah, Fremont. Right there, right off the canal, right off First Canal Street Coffee, and I knew the owner of Canal Street Coffee. Going, I don't know. He sold it though. As I was leaving, he was selling it, and it might have closed down. But there's a little tiny triangle park. I mean, tiny. I'd be right by that, and then also parked by the power tower. There's a 150-foot power tower right on the water. I'd be parked right on underneath that, and then they blocked it off. Right next to the construction, big, huge construction site. Shit, dude. But yeah, I enjoyed. I got a lot of good pictures of Seattle on the canal. Yeah, I love Fremont. Fremont's my favorite place. The pizza shop, and they got blue. Oh, the burger place. I can't remember the blue something blue burger joint. Can't remember. And then oh man, it's so good. But Fremont's my favorite place, and if I want to ride to the U District, then I ride right up. But I was in Fremont for quite a bit because it's just so beautiful. I had spots permanently, so I would never get tickets, not fucked with. I'll park in the water and ride my bike around. I was in heaven. And then anytime I want, I could just go across the water to points, or if I want to go visit, I'd go to Bruce Lee's grave and stuff like that. The gravesite, I went there like 50 times. Go there and smoke weed at Bruce Lee's grave and chill in the car. I was all over the place. But I distinctly remember having a lot of badass RV spots. Fun times. Fun times. I thought those were hard times too. When I came back to San Diego, I sold my RV. I was like, I'm never doing RV life again because it was traumatizing too. But it was great, but it's also traumatizing because I was lacking things too. I was lacking things in the RV. But man, LA's been way worse, way crazier. But I already made it through all that. I'm at 2 years and 2 months now, and I'm well over any of the tough stuff, and only things getting better. But yeah, that's a lot of RV life now. I might transition to a studio sometimes this year too. Depends on how much money I can make at a job. What up, Summer Page? I don't know. We're not. Terpsky decided he didn't want to be my friend anymore, so we're doing 2026. No Turbs. Yeah, love Seattle. One of my homies, we do slackline, which is basically if you see people do it's like the 1 inch real thin rope. They tie it between the trees and you walk on the rope, between trees. So we'd be doing that all over the place. I love gasworks. In the parking lot at Gasworks, there's a couple spots, but there's one perfect spot in Gasworks at the main entrance. When you come in the main entrance, you go all the way to where the park is, and it's the first spot that's on the left, and it's an extra long spot. So all the other ones are normal car length, but it just happens at the curb on that first spot is motorhome length. So if you go on that first spot right on the left at Gasworks, it fits a whole motorhome. So you'd find me there quite a bit. I put my blanket out, and my kitty cats would be chilling on the blanket, and I'd be fucking chilling in Gasworks and walking my kitty around. My one kitty I'd walk around, chilling. And then parasail. So I had a big parachute, like a fucking 4 foot by 12 foot big parachute thing. Be doing that shit. Parasail up there, crazy. Some people have professional parasails. Mine was, I guess, not. It was Chinese, so it was made so it wouldn't take you off the ground. But these other guys were professional parasails, and they put them up, and you hold on to the handles, and you got this huge grass area at their gas works, and it'll drag you across the entire grass. So it catches the wind, right? It's like a parachute, and it pulls you, and you put your feet at an angle, and it just pull you along the grass like you could go a couple 100 feet. It'll take you off the ground too. So I bought one, but the angle of it was so it wouldn't take you off the ground. But we'd be fucking with that. So people be there with the parasail. I'd be like, let me get a run in. It's so fun, so fun. Yeah, I love. Oh, I saw fucking Weezer. I think I saw it was Weezer. I saw Gasworks, bro. Fucking Weezer live in Gasworks. That was badass. I'd be fucking smoking weed there all the time at Gasworks and seeing the sunset. Just walking around, it's very nice. It's so beautiful. You know how it is. So I'd be in the U District, and then I like doing parkour. We do parkour and rappelling. We climb between the brick buildings that the UW that are like this wide. We'd be going up sideways like this. We'd be going up like this, pushing against going up between the buildings and see how far we could go up. It's kind of dangerous. We'd be doing shit like that. So that's what we do at the UW, doing all sorts of crazy shit like that. Could break your fucking face. And then I'd be chilling in Fremont, but I'd be jetting out from there. Eating food on Capitol Hill. Lots of good food up on Capitol Hill, which is a super gay area, but it's all good. Because I like the area because the food's nice. Good food. You got the UW there. The college. I was going to the community college for a while. At one point, I think before my RV, I can't remember if I was in my RV or not, but I was going to community college for a while, and then I fucking lost everything. I think my car died, and then I fucking couldn't finish school. I was like, damn it. So things went very well, but then also things failed tragically in Seattle. Like my truck blew up, shit was stolen, friends betrayed me. I was not able to finish my fucking course in college. I was like, damn it, this is my second semester. And so I still owe the money from that. I'm like, fuck, bro. I really enjoy college too, but my life would just be so crazy if I can't fucking make it to school all the time. I moved, I lived in Seattle. Let's see, in the first 3 years of Seattle, I moved 15 places, 15 different rooms. I moved in Seattle places, and then I moved into my RV for the last 2 years. So I was like, dude, I went through landlord and tenant roommate hell. So I was like, dude, I'd rather live on the streets than live with, because I had all sorts of shit, terrible shit happen to roommates. Yeah, Seattle was crazy too, crazy adventures. Yeah, I just wanted to be stable, but yes, it was. I'll be hanging out in Lake City, sometimes Ballard. I was DJing strip clubs, so I was DJing strip club stuff on Lake City, and then I forgot what the area is called. Northgate. Interesting times. I took a lot of good photos of Seattle. Really nice photos. Yeah, when I go back and visit Seattle, it's going to be in the summer. Hopefully, it's in an RV, something like that. Just be right in the summer for a little couple months, as well as Portland. I want to check Portland too. I regret not living in Portland for like a year. So I wish I would have taken one of those 5 years and just gone to Portland and lived like that. That would have been nice. Portland was so beautiful too. I only spent like a few days really in Portland, and mainly because I was broken down at O'Reilly. But Portland was so beautiful and all the brick and the downtown and the waterway. I was like, fuck, bro. I was like, why have I been all struggling in Seattle? It's only like 3 hours. If you know, it's only less than 3 hours away. Dub girl, what up? Dub girl, you better stop making so much good food all the time. I'm gonna fucking have to come over and hate rob you. I've been eating shitty. They stopped selling the chicken tenders at Ralph's. That was half my meal. So I'm like, man, I don't know what to make anymore. I got a bunch of. I'm ahead on my food stamps. Like I'm ahead on my food stuff. Like I got to figure out some more recipes. I'm bored. It's like fucking bored. I've been eating a lot of like Costco hot dog and soda. Okay, I know it looks good, dude. I'll be like, son of a bitch. I wanted to. I wanted like, dude. I can't make the comments on you. Every time I make a comment, I'll be like, I'm gonna come rob you. I would make a comment like that, but YouTube will flag that shit. Like last time they making comments like that, they fucking they I can't comment for a week because they say it like as a death threat. I'm like, no, I'm fucking joking with my friends. I swear to God, that's happened a couple times. So normally I'd be like, bitch, I will rob you. So just like know that I texted you and I said, bitch, if you make some good food on there, I'm like, bitch, I will rob you. Am I bad? Am I bad? Am I bad, guys? YouTube says I can't say things like that. No, I know. The problem is, dope girl, because it's good. It's super cheap too. But the problem is, I don't be eating like bigger meals. I'll just survive on like the Costco hot dog. Then I'll have like a meal late in the day instead of having a couple, good sized meals. So I'm not gaining any weight doing living on Costco hot dog and soda. But it sure is delicious. And like I said, I'm like $80 ahead on my food right now. I got a ton of fucking, and I bought a bunch of spices and the panko crumbs to make breaded shit. So I stocked up on a lot of shit. Fucking stocked up on shit. So just gotta figure out a couple recipes since they took my chicken tendies away, dude. I was really dependent on that. I just like lots of mustard, dude. What up, Lark Lark? Yeah, I know everybody at the Costco. There's only one other. There's one old Chinese lady that goes there every day, like I do. I see her every day in the morning usually, and I'm like, it's like kind of odd to her because it's me and that fucking Chinese lady. She's like 85 years old. Me and her every fucking morning. We're there with our dog and soda. I'm like, I should be like, ni hao, because it's me and her all the time. We're like the number one customer, and so everyone knows us. I normally don't even have to say what I'm getting. If I want onions, they'll just get. They know my special shit. They're like, psh, they just go get it. Sometimes I don't even say. Like, psh, they just go get it and bring it back. They know what I'm getting. The same shit every day. Now I got to figure out a couple recipes. I'm trying to master doing fried breaded shrimp. That reminds me, and I also got a to go soda every day. I'm doing my little to go soda. Yeah, shit, dope girl. If I was over in the area, I'd be fucking hella mooching, coming by, getting meals. I'll make food too, though. I like to make food. Sometimes I get bored though. Um, I'll give you the short story, Lark. So, um, I decided against riding my scooter illegally because it has no registration. But I found a Vespa. So I got a few people that want to buy my scooter, a couple at 600 and like two, maybe one at 800. And I got a Vespa I can buy for 600 and it'll be legal. Well, registration's due this month. So maybe 150, it'll be legal. So I was going to ride my scooter illegally anyway, which is stupid. It's a $500 ticket and they'll tow the scooter. It'll be gone. I'll never get it back. You have to pay the registration $800 and the ticket to get the scooter back. So I'm like $1,300 minimum. If you get it back the next day, $1,300 minimum. I'm like, nah, I would never want to even pay that. So it'd be gone. So I'm like, fuck it. So I found a used scooter, a used Vespa, and I already talked to them. They haven't sold it, and so I'm just gonna do that. So I was gonna do a scooter repair stream today, but I had to do a bike ride and fix my bike and do a bunch of shit today. So I'll fix my scooter tomorrow, let my buyers know, get it sold quick, and then go buy the Vespa and then get that legal, and then I can start my food delivery. I want to start delivering, but I don't want to get a big ass ticket and lose the scooter. But half the time, I'm telling you, if my scooter was working properly, I would have done it already. But it's not a good idea. Most of the time, I'd be like, all right, let's not drive. But then there'd be sometimes I'd be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drive. I'm gonna make some money and risk it. But that's not good. So try to stay away from doing that. So I'll finish my scooter tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, so I'll finish it tomorrow and then get it sold. But once I have my legal Vespa, then I don't have to worry about shit. I already have my insurance, just transfer it over to the Vespa. So all I need to do is register the Vespa. It's on non-op. To register it, it might only be $120, and then I'm fucking good to go. The headlights burnt out on it, so I'll just do daylight delivery for a while, and then I'll buy the headlight and then come up. But I'm gonna make a ton of money once I get that Vespa because I won't have to be dodging the cops. And every single day I could just work. I'm like, I'm not getting pulled over. I don't care. I could just work, make money, and not have to worry about getting a ticket. I'm like, I got no problem driving all day on my fucking scooter, dude. If I'm legal, then and I don't have to fucking watch my back. Then I'm one legal Vespa away from making good money. So I'm like, all right. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then I found a TV. So my computer's back up. So I got a TV going. And that's kind of the updates, Lark. And I still got my motorcycle sitting. If the Vespa gets sold and there's no other scooter for me to buy, then I'm just gonna fix my motorcycle for a couple $100. But it also needs $800 registration. So I'm like, all right, but I'll use my motorcycle then to do food delivery. But I'd rather use a scooter. So I'm just gonna get to the point to get the legal Vespa. Hopefully he doesn't sell it, and then I'll be good to go. and I found places to park the RV for 1 week at a time. And I lost my water spot. They put a lock on it, but I found a new water spot, fucking badass new water spot, probably even better. And so I got water, I got everything good to go. And so I basically sit at a spot for a week. Then I move a couple blocks, sit at a spot that week. Then I move a couple blocks, sit another week for the third week. And then for the fourth week, I go out and I do my water, do the sewer dump, and then, go to the park and do that shit. So I'm kind of on the schedule now. RV's getting 1 mile to the gallon, basically. And get regulars over $6. So $6 over for every mile to drive. So I'm not fucking with that. So RV is not moving around anywhere. It's just basic living, just basic survival. I just went and got propane, a little bit of propane. So more propane's good. So I'm on a schedule and then ready to start working. Yeah, and EBT, I'm ahead on my food stamp. I'm like $80 ahead on my food part. So that's good. That part's good. So I'm excited to get this Vespa. I want to sell my Chinese piece of shit, get this Vespa, which is the best fucking scooter in the world. I'm literally a trained Vespa master mechanic since I was a kid, since I was like fucking 14 years old, literally. So I'm like, I can't wait. It's all I need. So I'm like, all I need is one legal Vespa away from making money, and everything will be good after that. Just start making money, and then I'll be able to move the RV around more. Then I'll get a carburetor. The RV will start getting better mileage, and I'll start fixing the RV up. The RV is in bad shape right now. So things are good. I just don't want to fuck anything up. I don't want them taking my scooter away, like my scooter that I got right now. So, but I've been really fucking broke. You know what I mean? Like really broke. Going, that sucks because I could just go out. I'm already hired on Uber Eats. I'm ready to go on the app. They just hit me up going, "Are you gonna start yet?" And then DoorDash. I'm signed up on both and ready to go on both. I could activate either one right now and start working. I'm not familiar with the apps, but I've never started either one of them. But I'm ready to go on both. And then on hold, Instacart. I should be ready to go on that. And then Grubhub. I'm on call for this area that I want. This area I'm on call for Grubhub. Instacart, I'll be approved pretty soon, or if already done. So I want to see how much money I can make. See how much money I can make and learn it real quick, And I love the idea of riding around on a scooter. That's such badass. I love delivery. It's good money. It's creative too, you know what I mean? You don't get bored sitting like in a restaurant. I love being delivery because I could get out of the restaurant and go see the people and come back because it just makes the time go by. And then with tips, I love that too. So with all your deliveries, you got tips, and then you get payout. All these things you can get paid out every single day. So I'm ready to start making money. I already hit up Vegan. She doesn't go. She'll probably never get back to me to ask because I wanted to pick her brain to do deliveries. Like tell her, give me some tips about Uber Eats. I'm about to start and DoorDash. I've been watching a couple of videos of this lady of DoorDash and getting some tips, and I write it down. So I'm writing down the tips, because I want to be real efficient. I want to make as much money as I can, as quick as I can, and not fucking be wasting my time riding around. You know what I mean? So I've been getting good tips on that. So I'm excited, dude. I want to fix the RV up. The DJ mixer I want, it's like $150. I'll make $150 in a day. So in one day I'll be able to buy the DJ mixer, and then I'll be able to DJ. I got my computer up right here, my new screen. So I got my computer up. I need to buy a case, but My computer works. I can turn it on. I have sound and all that shit. So I'm like, man, I can't wait to start making money and spending some money, honestly. Buy a new carburetor for the RV. I'll start getting better mileage and buy some DJ stuff. Half my DJ stuff got stolen, so I need headphones again. But I want to buy the DJ mixer and I need to buy some headphones. So I've been anxious, been pretty fucking broke and anxious, wanting to start work, but I'm not. I'm not trying to ride illegal because they're gonna always pull me over. And I always get fucking pulled over, dude. Swear to God, I got the worst luck with that type of shit. All my friends and people be driving illegally all the time, but I'll be like one time or second time pulled over and my shit towed. I'm like, motherfucker, bro. I used to do that as a kid, so I had a lot of trouble with the law. I've been through all that like a couple times through my life, like a plethora of trouble with licenses and a couple DUIs back in the 2000s, and then suspended license and no insurance and just illegal shit, just riding dirty all the time, crazy shit. So I like being completely legal now and not fucking around. So, chili beans with cheese over rice. Yeah, I got a big bag of jasmine rice. Good to see you, Lark Lark. I'll just saying hi. I haven't done a chill stream in like 2 months. What is what is today, dude? Wednesday? Okay. I've been making alcohol lately too. So basically, make my own alcohol. So basically, buy like a half gallon of like any flavor you want, right? So I'm doing this one. This is cran raspberry. So you got to pour some out, put in half a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of yeast, and then shake it up and then let it breathe and let that sit for about 10 days. And it makes it in like 10, 12%. So this batch I made on the ninth. So let that sit for 10 days. Shake it up every day, then loosen the cap. And then this one's cran pineapple. It's supposed to start getting clear. This one won't get clear, and I don't know why. I think like I add a little more sugar. I think it stopped eating the sugar, or if I need to add more yeast, I'm not sure. So I'm still learning and experimenting. But this stuff's like 12% right now. Super delicious, and when it's cold, so good. Over chilled ice. It reminds me of some shit we used to drink back in the day called Matilda Bay. But it's fucking cheap ass box wine. It's so good, tropical shit. So I'm trying different flavors. Like I tried peach and it was horrendous. I blended up some peaches and it was horrendous. It ended up smelling like orange juice, and I was like, oh, I poured that whole thing out. But everything cran. I did cran pineapple before. I did cran raspberry, cran grape. Now, I'm not a fan of red wine. I hate red wine. So it was a little bit too close to red wine because it's cran grape, right? But like 12%. You can make anything. You can make Mountain Dew and you can make anything into alcohol that has sugar. So just pick your flavor. Lemonade, orange juice, whatever you want. I'm probably going to do like a lemonade, like a hard lemonade next time, like a lemonade batch. And then I'll squeeze some fresh lemon in there as well. But this stuff right now is drinkable right now. But still too sugary. That's the that's probably 11%. I'm trying to get that little more to settle more. that is less sugar. The sugar's dying down. So I guess what happens is basically is like the yeast eats the sugars. So I'm kind of learning like when they say it's dry, when something's dry, that just means it's kind of like it's bitter, it's not sugary. That means like you want it to get dry, right? And that means the yeast ate all the sugars. Like if it's still sugary, that means the yeast still needs to eat up the sugars till it has a dry taste. And then you're supposed to add like potassium sorbate, which is I don't know what that is. I have to get some of that. You add like a little bit of that, and it stops all the yeast. So you want to get it to where you want it, and then you add a little potassium sorbate, a quarter teaspoon, and it stops all the yeast. And then after that, you can add sugar. Like if you want to add more sugar to it, sweeten it up, you can do it after that, and it won't keep creating. You want to stop the yeast and stop it from creating more alcohol because you also strain out the yeast. So right now at the bottom there'll be like a little bit of yeast. So when I'm done with this, when I'm ready, I'll pour all this out. The yeast will stay, and I'll put it into another jug, and that'll be clean. Or I could filter it through a coffee filter as well, but you can still drink the yeast. Doesn't matter. It's not going to taste any different. But you strain out the yeast, and then it's ready, and then you put it and chill it. I like it super cold, and then over like a cup of crushed ice. But oh my god, so fucking good. So I've been making my own alcohol, guys, straight up. 10-12%. So nice buzz too. Now I'm telling you what, my homie made some mead from the park. It was so good. It's such a clean alcohol when you make it yourself. It's so clean. The buzz is clean. It's not like so chemically like corporate chemical shit. Because they create the alcohol. It's such a cleaner alcohol when you're making it from yeast, like natural. Basically, it's just like prison hooch. Same thing as prison hooch, basically. But I'm just telling you, it's such a better buzz. Such a better buzz, a cleaner alcohol, smooth, and you're like, yeah, I made that. What up, user 7-0123? We're checking in, buddy. We're checking in. I haven't really streamed in 2 months. I streamed the SWAT standoff like a week and a half ago, but I've been taking a break, trying to get my shit together, and then get a streaming phone, and then get working and all that. So, and then this summer we're going to be doing heavy streaming, heavy IRL, motorcycle IRL. We'll be traveling all around tourist shit around LA, outside LA a little bit, some quick trips, and I got doing some different things on the channel. Probably doing a podcast, like a call-in show podcast. I'm gonna bring back spooky stories. That'll be every weekly, and then I'm gonna be weekly on on a time schedule DJing. I'll be live on Kick. I'll finally go live on Kick when I'm DJing. We'll be in here fucking with the headphones, DJing on the table with the sound system every Friday, Saturday night. And so got a good summer coming up. But that's why it's been busy getting shit together. But it should be, by the time of the summer hits, should be doing a lot of activity. Yeah, like yeah, bring back spooky stories. Basically, for guys, it was spooky stories was like it was every Friday night at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. And I started out doing haunted dolls. So I did a whole series with haunted dolls. It's cool. Basically, I get ready for the show, like whatever spooky story I'm gonna investigate, like a haunted doll. I go out and get a bunch of articles on my computer. I get all those bookmarked, right? or a tab, all these tabs ready, and then I don't pre-read it, so I learned it with you guys. So it was so nice. So I had a candle going. We had spooky music, right? And like, all right, we're gonna fucking talk about Annabelle, the spooky doll tonight, and then I would be learning with you. That's how I like to do the format. Like I don't know anything about it. I just have a bunch of information, researched on it, book, tabs ready on the computer, and we go to the tab and then we read through it and comment on it, and we learn about like whatever it is. We still got some more haunted dolls to do, but then we're gonna do like spooky, like haunted houses, and then eventually the goal was to be able to travel around and go see the haunted dolls, go see spooky places, and go live there too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna start that up again. That's a lot of fun. I mean, every night I'd be having a candle there going, spooky music. I'd have my chilled beer too. Mandatory chilled fucking Sam Adams or chilled fucking beautiful beer. And then be like, all right, guys, let's get into the story. And it was so good because like I'd be I'd be uh I'd be learning it with you guys. That was fun. So we'll be doing that again, and it's a couple other things. I got a couple other ideas. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not giving any content ideas out to competition. So, but come summer, we're gonna be IRL pretty heavy. I'd like, and on my motorcycle, I'd like to be doing some celebrity paparazzi, but I don't know how to know where they're at. But I know that on a motorcycle, I can get there quickest. So if I'm LA paparazzi somehow hooked in, and like they're like, okay, this person's here, I can go anywhere I want on my motorcycle quicker than anybody. Cause carpool lane, guys, you have carpool lane, so I could make it somewhere super quick. But I want to do some celebrity fucking sniping. So we'll see how much we can pull off on that, if any at all. I thought I would see a lot more celebrities by now. So yeah, maybe tomorrow scooter repair stream. It just depends on where I'm. I don't know if I got the gas to come back to this spot. I got Wi-Fi at this spot. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't know. I might come back. We'll see. But I definitely got to fix the scooter tomorrow. I got one person trying to buy the scooter right now. Like I'm late. I'm late getting it getting it to him. But I hope everything goes good and I get my Vespa. And later on, like I'll fix that Vespa up on it. I'm gonna put an LED headlight on it. just make it super nice. When I sell it, I'll sell it for 1,500. So I'll pretty much triple my money on the Vespa when I sell it eventually. But it's such a beautiful little scooter. I'm keeping it. It's gonna make a lot of money for me. I gotta assemble my motorcycle too. Spent a couple hundred on my motorcycle, get that going. I'm just gonna put everything in storage. So I want to get working on my Vespa, my future Vespa. Get working on that and get everything in the storage. Get all the shit out of the RV. And I got good RV spots now to sit and chill. So everything's set. Everything's set for good progress. I'm really excited though about the Vespa. It's fuel injected too, man. I'm like, fuck yes, dude. Fucking love that one. It's a little 150, little 150 fuel injected. I'll probably put like a performance. I'll put like a racing pipe on it too, probably, no doubt. No more sun. Lost the sun to the roof. We're sitting at 12.6. We had nothing, no new news really. Doing some art now again. I have a big canvas over here. I'm about to paint, and I'm gonna help have the public paint it too with me. But nothing much. Slowly but surely coming up. Fixed my bike today. My bike, I put some new little sprockets on the little gear things, and but it's been riding terrible. So I think I got to tune my bike up a little bit more, and my bike should be back to normal, riding good. I ride my bike every day. My bike's like my grocery getter, and all that. Getting around everywhere. But yeah, chat. Just doing a little update. So I have my whole pack here for my scooter. I already earlier this day, if you look early in the stream, I laid it all out. This is all my scooter. I got all the oil, all the headlights, all a whole little bag of stuff for the scooter to fix it up. We got a lot of work to do on it in one day. Got to finish it all up. The buyer keeps hitting me up. I keep telling him I'm almost done. Like I got to finish it, or I'll lose my buyer. I don't want to do that. I'm fucking stupid. I should have already had it done. It's just that I can't work on the scooter everywhere I'm at. Can't be driving around all over the place anymore in the RV. So when I go to my 1 week spots, it's really in front of houses, and I cannot work on anything there. So I'm quiet as a mouse because I'm parking basically in front of apartments or a house, and I'm so lucky to be able to park for a week and never get fucked with. Like, trust me, I don't make one single sound. I don't annoy anybody. You know what I mean? Be like absolutely fucking quiet and anonymous. You know, so nobody complains and nobody's bugged. And so far, so good. There's a couple other RVs too. I've really been riding my bike around and looking at trying to scout locations for the RV that I can sit for 3 days. And then I found these miracle spots where the meter maids, thank God, they don't fucking go over there and chalk the tires so it could stay a week at a time. But every week they do street sweeping, so you have to move, and then they do street sweeping for 2 hours. So you got to move across the street or to another spot, then move back. So, but that's great though. So it's so great to have that and not have to move all the time, especially now the RV is getting horrendous mileage. I have a flat tire as well. Um, and gas is over $6 now for regular. So it's like, all right. So I figured all that out. So it's great. Now I'm just trying to get this Vespa, get my scooter sold, and get this Vespa, and I'll be doing really good. Can't wait. Can't wait. I want that Vespa so bad. Oh, Hello Kitty. Let's see. No, just my old one. What's up, Nubo? Oh, dude, Nubo. I got to give you a bank update. Bank update for Nubo. I'm gonna make some more Hello Kitty, but no Hello Kitty updates. But this was my homies. This is my original. My homies made that. My homie made that. I bought that. This is my homie Hollywood. So I bought that when I first came up here, like 2 years ago, and he signed it all up for me. You know what I mean? He signed it up. He doesn't make anything like this anymore. This is the only. This is the only one he ever did like this. This is my favorite piece he's ever done. I was like, oh, I fucking need that Hello Kitty. And then I made this, and then I made the legit. The head's perfect. It's perfect. That's free. I free drew it. So no like pencil first. Just fucking draw with the marker first time. First time. First shot. And then it's got glitter on it. It's got glitter. All glitter here and glitter. But I need to crank out some more Hello Kitties. But I mastered the Hello Kitty. I gotta crank out a couple more Hello Kitties. Hello Kitty, and then I mastered the Love Bites too. This is my love. I mastered the Hello Kitty and the Love Bites is what I do. The Love Bites is everywhere, but this is actually what Love Bites with fangs, like the vampire teeth on this one. But I can crank those out now, no problem. Freehand, and then they got all the glitter. All the shit's got glitter all the time. I'm making a new piece. No, look how big this motherfucker is. I just whited it out. So basically, I found a canvas in an alley. Fucking huge. It was just a big pot, the big clay pot. Look how big this motherfucker is. Look how big that is. Yeah, I have to back up because you can't see how big that is. Look, there's the freight. Look how big that is. It's like 4.5 feet by a little over 5 feet. So it's sideways right now. So I'll get in my bed and you can kind of see. Like, so that's my new piece. I had to white out the back of it. It's got the wire on it. So I got the wire to hang it. And then I whited out the entire front. So I had a whole gallon of whiteout stain blocker paint my homie hooked me up with. Uh-oh. I got a big connection. Uh-oh. I got a big connection last time too. I hope it behaves. We should be back. Are we back? Okay. Oh, really? Nice. I love Hello Kitty, dude. This is funny. I had the real life Hello Kitty, which is Baby Moon. All my kitties, but really Baby Moon was a real life incarnation of like Hello Kitty, dude. So I had the real shit. So, but yeah, I'm probably gonna tattoo my own Hello Kitty. It's gonna be on something on one of my legs. I'm doing. I want to do Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I want to do Ren and Stimpy, and then I'll do a Hello Kitty. It's gonna be on. It'll be on. It'll be along with those, with the cartoon stuff. I want to do a Felix the Cat. Oh, I'm about to draw a Felix the Cat, so I'll show you one. I'm about to draw another. My next painting, not the big one, but my next painting like this size. I'll show you. Dude, I love Meat Wad, fucking Shake, Fry, all of them, dude. And I'm gonna do a couple of the special characters. Also, Squidbillies and the Moonanites that are on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. The Moonanites. I can't wait. I was trying to get that tattooed. The Moonanites. I was trying to get tattooed in Tijuana, but my tattoo guy was in there two times in a row. I brought my shit. I was ready to get tattooed twice in Tijuana, and that the guy was not at the tattoo shop. And I have a bunch of tattooing. As soon as I can get a good tattoo gun, I'm gonna start practicing again, and I'm gonna tattoo some of my own stuff on my calf and whatnot coming up. So I'm gonna do some of it, but as best as I can. Felix the cat. Yeah, Felix is my next one. Dude, where's the? He's supposed to have this magic bag next to him. They don't have the classic. They don't have the most classic one. Some might be like that. It's got a bag, but he's usually walking with this magic bag. His body and his head both use perfect circles too. So I was going to use Tupperware to kind of draw the perfect circles. Once you can get those two perfect circles, then you can draw your Felix the cat. Because I'm trying to figure out how to draw them like perfect dimensions, but I got to do it freehand, you know. So I'm like, I want it to look perfect, like my Hello Kitties are. They're perfect, just like the print. Oh, there it goes. Something like this. I'm trying to get this like that, but with his eyes open. But walk in with this magic bag, dude. That's my next thing I gotta draw. I gotta do that painting next, and then I'll be able to crank that out. So as I do all these different characters, then I'll be able to crank those out anytime I want. So kind of master that, and then move on to a new one. I might do Ren and Stimpy next. Try and see if I can draw those. But the shading, I don't know if it requires shading or not. I love Felix though, dude. Dude, I love Squidbillies. Shit's tore up. I'm gonna have a whole like leg, my whole leg, probably the outside. So the ones I have, I'm gonna do the stuff on the inside that I can tattoo. Obviously, it's hard to tattoo yourself like this, right? Because I'm like right-handed. So it's even like this. You can't tattoo like the areas that I can get to, all tattoo. But on the outside, I'm gonna have people tattoo. The Squidbillies, all the different cartoon characters are gonna be coming up, like all the leg. Squidbillies, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, quite a bit. Not a lot though. Maybe five, 6 cartoons. Hello Kitty now too, though, of course. Felix the cat. I can't wait though. Can't wait. Got to get that tattoo money. Honestly, shit. I got to get to work so I can start spending my money. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Shit, I'm gonna have a little bit. I'm gonna have a little bit of mead, my mead wine. I guess it's basically wine. It's a lot better cold though. Every time you smell like you just smell the alcohol like that. Oh yeah, it's got carbonation a little bit when you. It's a lot better cold though, dude. It's still cloudy though, still sugary, which is not a problem. I like the sugar, but it's anything that you make, it'd be like it'll taste just like it. Like this one right here is cran pineapple with some raspberry in it though, a little bit, and honey. Each one's got like a fucking heavy tablespoon or more of honey in it. Mm, not bad. Oh, it's getting stronger. It's getting less sugary. It's almost done. It's got some natural carbonation to it too right now. Still cooking though. So that batch is still cooking, still going up. It's taking a long time though. Crazy though. You can make your own alcohol, anything you want. I'm gonna make lemon next, like a lemonade. Uh, I'm watching some guy on YouTube. It's pretty awesome. This guy from England. I'm talking to him too as well, so we can talk. Um, he made like a 6% hard lemon soda. So I was like, that sounds kind of good. Like, well, I want to make something strong lemon though. 12% fucking hard, like a hard lemonade or something like that. Lemon drop or something, some shit like that, where you can take shots maybe even of it. So homemade style, you can vary stuff and kind of make. You can go up to 20% um, homemade. Now it's illegal to distill. You can't be distilling hard liquor or making vodka or gin like that. That's illegal to distill. But you can make alcohol. You can make. Uh, I think you can make your own beer. You can definitely make your own mead and make your own alcohol like this. But it's illegal to distill to, and that would mean to cook it or alter it so that to cook it or distill it to make the alcohol like the percent go up. But you can home make it to a very high percent, and this is what people do. So don't do this at home. But so say I make a like a batch like this. Say I make a batch like this, right? It's maybe 12%. Maybe I bring it up to 15%. Right? I'm like, okay, nice. Now I got a 15% cran pineapple with honey in it and a little bit of lemon. Super delicious, right? But maybe, what if I want it twice as strong? What if I want 30%? The the redneck way, the homemade way, is people freeze it, right? People freeze it with the alcohol, so it's frozen and it'll be kind of slushy. So then you put a hole at the bottom. So then when it starts, when it starts defrosting, only the alcohol and whatnot, it leaves a lot of the ice in there. So the alcohol and the juice will come out. Like you've seen that if it's frozen, like if you have a snow cone or whatever, all the good stuff's gonna come out and all the ice is left. So people are taking shit like this, putting in the freezer, putting a spigot like that, letting it thaw out and open, and so that it comes down all the way. But half of it's left. It's all ice, less slushy ice is all left, but all the alcohol and all the red comes out, and now they have 30% alcohol, and all they did was freeze it and then let it thaw and have it open, so that but you don't let it all melt because you leave the ice in there, and that's how people bring the alcohol way up on something. They can freeze it, and then you can keep doing that. I guess if you wanted, you could take that 30%, right? Then you could fucking freeze that again, and then bam, same thing, and eventually your alcohol keeps going up. But I don't recommend doing that. That's I don't know if that's legal or not. The ice method is, but making hard alcohol, I wouldn't fuck with that. I don't think that's legal. Yeah, I'm making hooch. So check it out. Give me the. It's so easy. It's so fucking easy. Look, I made this batch on 4-9. So I'm practicing now. I've been making my own hooch now, dude. I'm fucking making alcohol. It's beautiful, and it's fucking tastes so good, dude. Um, this one is cran raspberry, straight up from the store. Cran raspberry from the store. Pour out some, half a cup of sugar, 1/2 a teaspoon of bread yeast. Cap it, shake it up, and then you just wait 10 days, and you leave the cap on kind of loose, right, so it can breathe. And then I'll shake it up 2 or 3 times a day. I'll shake it up and let it sit, and you wait 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, and you're good to go. Now the yeast, you'll see on the bottom, there'll be just a little tiny yeast layer. It'll keep dropping down a little bit. You can drink it with that. It doesn't matter. But you want to kind of let it all come down and get clear. So this stuff I just made on the 9th, but it's clearing up. The alcohol is getting produced. And there's honey in there too, a big tablespoon of honey, and then also some of this mix too as well to help start it up. So this will be 12%. Like I said, on the 9th, I made it on the 9th. And so that's going. This one's ready right here. I'm drinking this right now. This one's already at 12%. This is cran pineapple with some of the raspberry in there. But it's got some more time to go. But it's got the yeast on the bottom right there too. See? Just a little bit, barely, can barely even see it. Little tiny layer. And the way you take care of that is I have an empty one. Right? So when this one's ready to go, I'll slowly pour it into this, and I'll leave that yeast in the bottom, right? So then this one's pretty much done. Now, if you want, you can put it through a coffee filter or whatnot, or wait. Sometimes you put it in the fridge and cool it down. But to stop the process, you're supposed to add something called like sodium benzenate or something. It's kind of like baking soda, and it stops the whole process and stops the yeast and from making any more. It stops. And then if you want to sweeten it up, you can add sugar after that. But otherwise, if you don't and you keep adding sugar, the yeast is going to keep attacking that, and alcohol going, and the process is going to keep going. So you want to get it to what alcohol you want, and then you want to stop the process. So far, I don't have the sodium benzenate to add to stop the process. So all I do is I wait 2 weeks, a little bit less. I pour it into a new container. I leave the little yeast in there, and then I put it in the fridge, and I'm done, dude. And I'm drinking right like this. Cheers. This is very sweet. Now, I'm not a wine lover, so some of it's kind of difficult. I do not like red wine, and I don't really like white wine unless it's real cold. So I'm a hard kind of customer, so this shit's got to be tasting good for me to be even drinking it. Not cold and not over ice. So I've been trying different flavors. I tried cran grape. That was good, but cran grape was kind of too close to red wine for me. I was like, part of me wants to puke. Like red wine, I fucking don't like it. So some of this kind of gets a little close. So next I'm going to be doing lemonade, hard lemonade, like 12, 13%, 14% fucking hard ass lemonade next time. Say we make hooch. Making hooch over here, making, you know what I'm saying, making our hooch. Chilling. I want to always have alcohol on hand too. You know what I mean? So for guests, I'm gonna keep making batches and always have some alcohol on board all the time. VP is VP on the way, on the way, on the way. Here we go. This is still cloudy. This is taking too long, this one. This one's been 2 weeks, but I keep fucking with it. Yeah, I've been making basically it's prison hooch. Like I said before, I did try one batch I made with peach, and I blended up a bunch, like a can of peaches. I blended that shit up. It was all murky and cloudy, and then like it didn't smell right. It smelled like orange juice after a week, and I was like, ugh. I tried a little bit. I was like, ugh. It was so bad. I'm like, oh, never want. So I just poured that whole thing out. I'm like, I can't. That was horrendous. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying shit. I have to try peach again, but maybe not blend any peaches with it. So I don't know though. But next batch is gonna be lemonade. I'm fucking with lemonade, and then the batch after that, we're gonna try cherry. There's this badass guy from England on YouTube, man. I'm watching his shit. And then other people have channels too, but I kind of watch too, getting some advice. But I'm like, it's so easy. I had a big container too. I'm gonna start making like a 1 gallon. So I'm gonna buy a 1 gallon jug with the little breather top. It's like a $20 or less. It's a whole kit. You get the 1 gallon jug and the little breather top, and then some yeast. If you want to be doing better, then you use wine yeast. Right now, I'm just using bread yeast, right? Old school. But you want to buy wine yeast packets. They're pretty cheap. And so you use wine yeast and you'll get a better result, better taste, cleaner, better taste, and what you should do when you're making wine or making mead, honey mead, right? Or making, like I'm just making ocean spray, cran raspberry mead. You can make anything in alcohol, guys. You can make Mountain Dew. You could take a Mountain Dew 2 liter and make that into alcoholic Mountain Dew. I'm like, people have gone crazy. I'm like, anything with alcohol, or I mean, anything with sugar, even not. If you had just tea, say you had a thing of tea with no sugar. Well, you're adding the sugar and you're adding the yeast. The yeast eats all the sugar in it, whether it comes with it or when you add to it. And then once the sugar's done or gets to a high enough amount, then the yeast dies and it stops. So I'm learning this process pretty good right now. Budget though, budget. But this right here is really good. Like if I could drink this warm, it's fucking good. But the alcohol, it's going up. We need the alcohol to go up higher on this. I fucked with this one, so it's taking longer. In the middle of the process, I added more sugar and a little bit more yeast, so I might have fucked it up. So that's why this one's taking so long because I've been kind of experimenting. But this is best over over crushed ice. But woo, I love making hooch. It's so good. I put this in the freezer at ice cold, and I put over crushed ice. So, oh my god, so fucking good. So fucking good. Have you guys ever drank something back in the day called Matilda Bay? Comes in a box. You got to be an old fuck to know that. I don't know if it's still around, but it's basically tropical wine that came in a box. And we fucking have a box of that shit, and the homies be getting fucked up on Matilda Bay. Fucked up on Matilda Bay. And then when we took over a round table for a couple years, we've been making a drink called Scott Cooler, just named it after my buddy Scott. So basically, like white wine, a cup of crushed ice, half of it white wine, and the other half like either Sprite or Mountain Dew. And we just call that Scott Cooler, named after my homie Scott. That was so good. That's a good ass fucking drink. Be smoking weed, fucking making pizzas and crazy shit. Good time. Good times at the round table. DP on the way. Dude, I will bet I will bet the right half of my body that Vegan is doing cocaine right now. I'm just saying, Vegan, I love you, but you know that's true. Vegan better be safe. She needs to calm down. So I'm trying to not fuck my life up at all. Just trying, even if it's slow steps. I just want to keep making my foundation good and keep coming up. Not getting any tickets. Not get my scooter stolen from me from the police. Not like bit by bit, and eventually, and then we should be doing really good by the summer. Doing some DJing, riding my motorcycle and scooter around, making money, fucking doing great. So I'm gonna keep coming up, even though I'm super impatient. I want everything to happen now. You know what I mean? Like everybody, so everything to happen quicker than it does. Dude, I already feel. You don't need a little bit of this stuff. You can feel it. Homemade alcohol is the best because it's natural. When they be making drinks like that you buy store bought, those are made like from alcohol made from different shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a high generic alcohol, and then just added and made to drink. So it's not like naturally. Like the good thing about this is the way God meant it. Like actual natural fermented. It's so easy. Just ferment it and that's it. You just wait 10 days and you got your alcohol. Like that's crazy. And it really is a difference. Like it's a cleaner alcohol. It's not like so terrible like everything store bought. Do I have some ice left in here too? I got a little bit of ice. I'm gonna pour it over the ice. Oh yes. Hear this? This is the sound of. That's the sound of tropicalness. That's the sound of a tropical time. Yeah, Nubo, we be making hooch around here, making alcohol. It is good too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we lost the straw, dude. We have to go to the backup straw. Over. Backup straw, check. I made this on the 1st, I think. April 1st, I made this batch, but I fucked with it, so it's taking longer. It's been 2 weeks. It's just taking longer because I fucked with it. I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting. And then I've been helping take care of this one dog a little bit. There's a female pit the size of Frankie that Piano Man's taking care of now, and it's in his van now too. So we're trying to get her home. So I'm at the beach. I walk her around, help her. I've been helping out with her a little bit. And then another one of my friends, she was considered when she was one of the people considering adopting Frankie, but her landlord wouldn't let her. She got a fucking little baby boy pit bull from homeless dude the other day. So I'm like, oh shit, I can't wait to see him. So fucking cute, little tiny gray, big blue eyes. Right now they're calling him Little Frankie, but he's a little sick. So I can't wait. He's gonna be at the beach pretty soon. I can't wait. I can't wait to fucking hang out. So I'll take some pictures of and post them. But yeah, beautiful little baby boy pit bull. Can't wait to play with them. So cute. If I would have saw him too, I'd have been like, all right. If some homeless dude be like, can you keep him? I'm like, all right, I'll fucking take care of him. But shit. He's peeing on all her shit too. He peed on her bed and everything. Because he's real young. He's probably only 7 weeks old. He's just really kind of just walking just now. But yeah, she said he peed on her comforter and different. I'm like, oh yeah, I forget at that age. They just be running around, and every time they get excited, the boy, especially the boys, just start peeing. You know, they pee and be all excited running around. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Because I saw her at the, you know what? I saw her at the laundromat. I was like, hey, what up? And she told me about him, and she's like, she was there washing her comforter, her sheets, and all different shit because it all got peed on. It's gonna get peed on every single day. I said, you better get your pee pads out. But yeah, he already peeing on a lot of shit. Oh my god, this stuff tastes so good, iced. Wish I had more ice. Other than that, just chilling. About ready to sell my scooter and get another scooter that's a lot better and legal. Then I can start work, and then everything will come together. It's been a long journey. I'm staying no tickets and staying out of trouble. That's number one priority though. And I found a couple places I could park the RV for a week at a time. So all these things are in line, doing good. So make sure I don't fuck up and fuck any of that up, and then I can I continue to make good progress because we have made some really good solutions. I found a new water spot too. I lost my water spot. They put a lock on the faucet. They relocked it, and so I found a new one, which means going out on the street looking for faucets, right? And then you have to have a key. So I have a key for every faucet in America, basically. So this is for one type of faucet. This is a super key, right? That's a super key right there. This is a really complicated water key right here. Does a lot of city shit. And then this is generic ones, two different ones. They all have different, each end has different sizes. And so right now, the faucet I found uses one of the black ones. So I was like, bink. I'm like, bink. Psh, open it up. You know what I mean? Water on for me, water off. Bing, bing. So every water faucet in America, I can turn on with these keys. can't deny my human right to water. You know what I'm saying, guys? There's nowhere to get water. Oh, my homie though, my neighbor will give me water if I want low down too. So he said just hit him up anytime. So I'll just get water from him from now on. And let's see, I sold my beach bike. I made a whole beautiful beach cruiser. So I sold that for like $50, but whatever. Well, I was trying to get rid of that. And then I sold my black bag of punching gear. So like the headgear, bunch of boxing gloves and different things. I sold that bag for $50 because I don't need that shit. So pretty much nothing more to sell. Trying to just get rid of everything, lighten the load as much as I can on the RV. Keep getting rid of shit, but the next step is to just make money and get storage, and otherwise I'm stuck with all this stuff in here. But I really need to start getting lighten the load on this RV, pay for storage, and that way, gas it won't be so bad of mileage. But yeah, bit by bit, making good progress, guys. I'm ready for the summer. I think it's going to be a hot summer this summer, so I'm ready. I'll be delivering food. And if I could get a job at a good restaurant, like I'd like to like a rich restaurant, like Beverly Hills or something. If I'd like to get a restaurant job and have a steady job like that, but we'll see how much I make on food delivery, and that's a very fun job. That's a fun job riding around and delivering food. I know I did years of it, not 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 for Uber Eats, but I've done food delivery a lot. So and it's a fun job. So if I make over 20 an hour, then I'm gonna be having a lot of fun and I'll be satisfied because I make my own schedule. I'll have the badass Vespa. I can have smoke breaks and just chill, and that's great. And I choose my area, just ride wherever I want. And I'm in a very rich area for food delivery, so fucking looks good. Looks good. That's pretty good. That's over 10%. Out of sun already. Why do they need a whole new sidewalk? They're making a couple new sidewalks out there, but I don't really know why. LA likes to waste a lot of money, a lot of taxpayer money. Chit chat, kind of cut stream. I'm just fucking checking in, saying hi, giving an update. I'm trying to maybe just go live and check in like once a week when I'm not really at Wi-Fi spots. So when I stay at my 1 week spots, they don't have any Wi-Fi. So, but occasionally I do. So when I got Wi-Fi, we'll go live and say hi and give a progress update. Should start making a lot of progress here. I need to finish my scooter tomorrow, and then sell it and get going. That will be good. Wish me luck tomorrow. Hope the electrical needs to go. I can't have any problems. I can't sell it to somebody and then it just starts having a bunch of problems. You know what I mean? Like the buyer calls me and like the headlights burn out, the taillight burn out. I'm like, nah, that things they need to work. They need to work. So everything should be good. Should be good. I got this whole bag of shit right here for the scooter ready to go. And oil, fresh oil changes, everything good to go. So, God help us, that scooter is finished and it'll be all right. And then I'm gonna go buy a Vespa after that. Fuck that. I love Vespas are so nice. Oh, computer up. Let's see. I might fire my computer up. And I've been organizing shit, deleting shit, and organizing my all my. I haven't seen my computer like in 7 months. 7 months or some shit. So it's like I'm catching up on it. I just took all my Google photos, everything on online. I shut it down, took all my Google photos and stuff and put it into my computer. So I'm organizing the shit out of all that stuff. I'm like, fuck you, Google. I don't want you having none of my shit. No more backup. No, none of that. But yeah, it's nice to have my computer back and go through stuff in my DJ library again. I'm like, if I'm at a Wi-Fi, I can start downloading music again, which I need to. I need to really like just fucking download a horrific amount of songs. Really, that should be my number one priority. When I stop at a Wi-Fi spot, I should be fucking downloading a ton of songs, like EDM songs for DJ stuff. But yeah, it's so nice to have a computer back. This monitor I found, it's like a 22-inch or something like that, so it doesn't take up too much power either. I do like big screen TV, but in the daytime that's okay. But at night, if I want to use a computer, that starts draining the batteries. So I like this monitor size because it's a good size for me to work on shit and not drain my batteries, and but still big enough to watch movies and everything too. So right now I'm looking for a little $10 Blu-ray player. Then I'll be able to watch my whole collection. I got a nice little DVD and some Blu-ray, like hard copies collection. So I like a hard copy. Ideally, I wanted to have like a whole, like a row, like a whole row. So I'd be able to, the whole discs would go from the ceiling all the way down to the floor. You just pick out a disc. I'm going to have that on the sides of the TV eventually. So, yeah, Nick. Actually, a couple people had responded, and then I didn't have the money. Like cheap little $10 used players. Bit by bit, though, bit by bit coming up. But yeah, RV's pretty wounded, so we're just kind of limping it around. Keeping it alive. Curtis 6112. Yeah, I'm pretty high. I could feel that. Dude, this meat is pretty strong, dude. Pretty strong. That's easily 12% because I didn't drink that much. I could feel the full buzz. So clean, so clean. My homie last year that lived in the park, the wood carver guy, he made some mead. That's what kind of inspired me ever since then. But he made some mead from like apple, and then he threw raspberries in there and orange, and like it was crazy shit. But I drank that one day, and I was like, oh, this. And I was like, not too bad. I'm like, oh, not too bad. And a sip here and a sip there, and then it was so smooth. And I got buzzed real quick, and all of a sudden I was drunk. I'm like, how the fuck did I get drunk? It was weird. I had to go take a nap, dude. I had to go take a little nappy nap because I was like, oh shit. But it's something about homemade alcohol, something that's just different. It was so clean, but it crept up quick. But no hangover. But I was dead. I was dizzy drunk. I was like, shit, bro. So a lot stronger than wine. It was stronger than wine, like alcohol wise. But I didn't feel it. Was that was just warm. It was just out, out in the plastic container in the day. So not chilled, not over ice. I'm like, shit, bro. That was some sneaky shit because I was fucking hammered before I knew it. And I was like, oh fuck. Ever since then, I've been kind of inspired too. I'm like, I need to make my own alcohol. So now I'm making my own shit. Now it's wonderful. Next batch lemonade, hard lemonade, dude. I'm gonna try for like 15%. So just add more sugar. So I'll get one of these. That'll be lemonade, right? And then I'll squeeze in a couple lemons, and then I'll just add more sugar. So instead of like a half a cup, I may add like a cup of sugar, and then add the yeast, and then the percent will go up. Add a little bit more yeast, but double the sugar, and then it doesn't stop till it eats all the sugar. It keeps eating the sugar till the sugar's gone, and it levels out. But if you want higher percent, you do more sugar. But there's a limit. But yeah, having fun with homemade alcohol, mead basically. That's what you call it, mead. Lights on right now. Shit. Oh, I found a backpack. Yeah, fucking been having some ground scores, guys. So I ground scored this monitor, the monitor for my TV. Fucking badass. Ground scored three fucking black beanies, a black, um, dude. It was like a good backpack. I washed it up. It's all nice now. Check this backpack out. Look at this backpack ground score. It was a little bit dirty, not bad. I washed it. It's perfect. What is this? Oh, Patagonia, dude. Fucking Patagonia. This is gonna be my new backpack, pretty much. So I've been finding some killer shit. You know what? I'm gonna put this mouse again. I need to make my shake for the day too. Make a shake. Got some corn dogs. All right, for later, corn dogs. Make a shake. Oh shit. What else could I do to be productive today, or am I done? I should chill that. I'm gonna put that in the fridge to chill, let it chill and settle. That should be done. It's a little cloudy. That's because I added more sugar and fucked with it. But I'm not. Oh, I just did laundry. Just got a little bit of propane. And they're set. We're gonna live. We will live. Check out this hat also. My new cookies hat. It was all stained purple, so I kind of made more color on it. So it's all cookies, dude. Little cookies beanie, and I got a little dolphin pin on there too. So it's my new little favorite beanie. Oh, yeah, just to find a scooter spot. I might come back here tomorrow to this spot, and if I do, then I can do a scooter stream tomorrow all day. Just depends. If I do come to this spot, that'll go live. That would be the only reason. If I can work on my scooter here, I need to do a whole day on it, and then we can fucking finish it up. Scooter stream. That would be scooter repair stream number 6, I think. We done 5. We done 4 or 5. I can't remember. So that might be scooter repair stream number. I think number 5. I have to look back on. I have to look back and see what number we're on. It's got to be the final one though, dude, because I gotta sell it and give it up to somebody. So it has to be perfect. I gotta do a test run on it, and that's gonna be illegal. So I might fix it at one place, but then go to another place to test ride it. You know what I mean? Because I cannot get pulled over, but I do have to test ride it at least for a couple blocks, right? But bad luck would be like, oh, cop pull right up. Like, I'm gonna get you. Then I gotta bring in a freeway chase on the scooter. You see me on the news, like, all right, guys, pulling it. He's almost doing 55 miles an hour down the freeway. It's the first time in a while scooter chase here. The suspect named DJ Darren. I'll be riding it to the buyer's house. You know what I mean? I'd be like, can you just meet me outside real quick? I'm in a rush. I'm in a rush today. I'd fucking pull up. I'd pull up. I'd be like, boom, here's a scoot. There you go, bro. Let me get the money. Boom, I'd run. Just lay the scoot down, grab the money. Like, I'm out of there, police chase style. I'd be like, no, bitch, it's sold. I'd be like, a sale's a sale. You know? The police chase shouldn't interfere with my scooter sale. You know what I mean? It's still valid. Still making the sale. Then I have to fucking run for the LA River. You know what I mean? Escape through the LA River if I can. Hop some fucking fences, ninja style. Get away. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut stream and chill. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, and then I'm gonna move to my night spot or my new 7-day spot in a few hours. 7-day spot. And I'll be there 6.75 days. Almost 7 days I'll be there. So we'll see. So if I come back to this spot tomorrow, then I'll do a live scooter stream. Otherwise, I just have to fix my scooter somewhere else where I can't be live because there'll be no Wi-Fi or whatever. So, but no big deal. We got to get shit done, guys. I got one really eager buyer. This girl, really eager buyer. She keeps hitting me up. I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking lagging. I'm the fucking lag right now. I'm like, shit, dude. I should have got it done today. So I'll do it tomorrow. Get it done. So next stream, hopefully we got good news and making progress. Hopefully next stream I'm like, I got my Vespa and I'm showing you guys my Vespa. That's what I would like to do. So we'll see. We'll see. But, all right, guys, signing out. Appreciate you. See you on the flip side.